Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. 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 Music Lake.
Well, welcome back to another episode of Arcana of Alstaria. Thank you for joining here on this wonderful Sunday. We are in part 3, and just because I'm paranoid, perfect. We got sound coming through. So, we got a little bit to recap. We got a lot going on in this campaign. We have a lot of players, we have a lot of NPCs, we got a lot just overall. First off, because we had a missing player, and I know she's already been informed and updated, but we did get to level 12 last session, so we are all level 12.
Well, you left trying to inform her of what happened last week to me, and I have no clue what happened to Deetra's character, I'm not gonna lie.
As you were helping Deetra's character the whole night last.
I apologize.
Okay. So, also, there was a clerical error in what the butler said last session. So, you guys were actually not... You were gone 3 days when you touched tips, but you actually...
It's like a week of sailing. Right?
Yeah, so you've been gone nearly 2 weeks.
Yeah, I thought
So, go ahead and add 10,000 gold to your inventories.
Well, I have to.
Yeah. So that's the first housekeeping, is you would have gotten 10,000 gold in whatever denomination you prefer.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
Or 100,000 copper.
Yeah. So that's the first thing. Second is, before I go round table, does people kind of need a recap of what happened last week?
Deetra definitely does.
Okay. So for the stream last week, or not last week, but the last session, episode 16, I think, we had the players in their different groupings kind of meet the 4 different gods four different gods in essence. So you had. We'll first start off with our Fey friends, which would be Kirad and Darling, and we'll point out those players here in a little bit after the recap. They got to meet with the Snow Queen that petrified them the session before, made the players really angry about that mechanically, so they weren't enthralled. But they woke up, found out that the Ice Queen is a fractured segment of Light, the goddess, and that basically she's only a quarter of Light herself, and that Light is missing. Light needs to be found with all due haste, and basically it's suspected that she's on a different continent than what is known. During this time, Darling also found out that she is way older than anybody probably in the party.
Added up together.
My joints say differently.
So she used to be kind of one of the right-hand side members of Light, and has access now, mechanically story-driven. She can do history checks for the party from her perspective from the Fae for her age now. Kirad found out that she was from a high druidic circle, but it was not from Mersta, that when she stepped out, that she basically landed in Mersta, following a certain path there, and that her family and her druidic circle comes from Helst, and so, which is another continent as well. And so she's finding out that she's got some mechanics going on there. Next up, I think we went to the Lord of Chaos, I think. We'll do that for a recap here. So Lucifer, the cat, and Ritz they together kind of got Ritz off of his hanging meat cleaver, or hook, meat hook, and were able to, with 1 HP, walk their way upstairs and find their way to an audience chamber with Chaos, the god of Chaos, and basically had a little family chat, but also there's still undisclosed information about Lucifer. As far as Ritz knows, he's a cat, and he's kind of following Ritz around. Ritz was told that he needs to basically stop Avast from siphoning energy from a particular thing in one of the other continents, and that he needs his sword to basically stop that. So with that, he asked what sword, and he was gifted the only remnant sword from the previous 7 swords. So he's been given a sword of power, the all-seeing blade. And he has that equipped with his inventory, and he was spat out and back next towards the hidden hair. Moving on, I think we moved to time. Gerald and our friend Sir Ben were there, and there the time god basically said that the other gods are kind of conflicting with war, and that he sees one path that can lead to a stable victory for the material realm. In doing so, he said that it needs to be Ben's sword that stops the siphoning, and so with that, Ben has his family blade. He also was imbued, previously he had a growing tattoo as his powers increased with his patron. That has been receding now. While he still has access to the power, he has regained also feeling in his left hand ever since his interaction with the god of time. And he was brought back close to the hidden hair as well, about a 2-hour walk, I think. And that's where they left off. And then we went to our Librarian Guild members, who was dutifully played by Ryder, who will introduce later, playing for Millie, while Deidre was out of town, and Fizzle. And so they got to interact with the Twilight. And he had some answering notions about where and when and who this sorcerer is, and basically this sorcerer is siphoning the energy out of Light's body. That's the information you guys got, if that wasn't clear.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I don't think he mentioned he was siphoning energy out of Light's body.
No, because I know at least heard something.
I don't know, you were distracted.
Told me that he was the one who poisoned, cursed my daughter.
Yes, the sorcerer is,
I remember
yes.
that.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's the one that's done that, but he's doing experiments on siphoning energy from a god's body.
Oh, I do remember a god's body.
Yeah.
No.
So,
I don't think we connected that it was like.
yeah, that was a logic gap I wanted to clear up. It's Light's body, and you're the only 2 that know that. Next up for you, the way the seas are still blocked by traveling to the other continents. Basically, they're under control of something that the one set up, so inter-sea course travel isn't allowed at this particular time. However, real recently, the discovery of mines in Mersta are leading down and will lead through these tunnels and interconnect the continents. This is where your visions of your family are coming into play, because particularly you found out that several dwarves have been basically forced into some sort of slavery to move rock, and elves are pushing into the earth with the dwarves' expertise on stone. And so there's already an entrance being opened to this hidden way that will get you to the other 2 continents. So the whole party collectively understands that there are more continents than just Mersta. was previously. I mean, you are the select few in all of the world that know about the other continent's existence.
Obviously, these owls will do too.
Well, yeah. Moving into that, but I mean on the good guys team. So,
Wait, we're the good guys?
Yeah,
pretty good
and
at
this
being
campaign we're the good guys.
Great.
Manny's still undecided in the other one.
yep. So with that, I don't think I have any other housekeeping. If you're watching this, we will have we'll have another player join us here. That's going to be a 0.5 player, kind of like how our NPC is being run for Lucifer and Gerald. She's going to be helping out here, and so we'll introduce her later on in the story. Last couple things, I believe that Fizzle has some stuff that he's going to need to do. But I'm also opening the floor since you guys got some gold to have a little bit of a shopping potion and stuff like that. So before we get into all that, we're going to go around table, introduce characters, and see what you remember from your character's perspective now that I've done a small recap. Luke, do you want to kick us off?
Yeah.
He's like, not really.
Yeah.
I
I'll
love that
play
Luke has to start it. I'm not gonna lie.
Sir Ben Cries. He's a paladin warlock.
Mm-hmm.
And, pretty much it. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't remember anything extra special?
Not anything else besides it. I mean, besides the fact that he needs to be the one to strike down, because it has to do with protecting his future son, as far as he can tell.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Fizzle? Or John?
I play Fizzle Boompop. He is a level 12 artificer artillerist. Last session, remember, is going with Millie, leading with Twilight, and then learning that the High Mage, the Elf Mage, is the one cursed his daughter. So he's been in a foul mood, and he's been a little grumpy plus lately.
Yeah. Not terribly so, but...
I mean, to the butler.
Yeah, he's mean to
He's
the...
so mean to the butler.
Yeah.
Do you have a reason for that?
He's just in a bad mood.
He's just in a bad mood.
He's just, yeah, he's learned that someone cursed his daughter.
Yeah, but you were mad before that.
Yeah, but
Just
now
because of your daughter?
I learned why. I think that's what made him, makes Fizzle so angry.
Gotcha. Okay.
Phil, you're up next.
Let's see. So yes, my character was unhooked by the help of Lucifer. When after his discussion with his prickle father, lying prick. That's what I wrote down. That's how bad my rolls were. He decided to go with what his father is planning in hopes that it will open up the path to where he can do what his mother had said earlier,
Mhm.
claiming the seat of the Lord of Chaos. But after being gifted the Sword of Power, he was sent back to the roof of the Hidden Hair, and he wasn't quite. He's fully healed, but he was still kind of holy.
Yeah. So, he needed to be patched up.
Yeah. So he went right to bed when he got back, and then when waking, he was disturbed by the entrance of the room slightly.
Mhm.
Someone was out there plotting stuff.
Setting up a trap, yep.
And then he walked through a letter-filled hallway, a secret passage, trying to avoid what might be out there.
Mhm.
And then later on, he wasn't really involved in any of the conversations. He was just kind of waiting to see if he could get Millie to fully revive or fully fix his situation.
Holes, yeah.
Holes. Fix my holes.
Yep.
That is all I
Ah.
remember. That's all I wrote down too.
Krista.
I'm older than Fizzle. All she really cares about right now.
This is all she's been talking about for 2 weeks.
She's old. She's got some old bones.
As the oldest one at the table, I feel like it's only right place that I'm literally the oldest one in D&D. So we're good. And then, so we woke up, got taken, learned that I was like the right hand of the goddess light, and so I'm kind of granted not immortality because I can definitely die, but like long life, and so I'm like not really aging. It's just and so then we got dropped off somewhat here, like further out, but I knew where we were, so we got home. And then all she fixated on was being older than Fizzle, and now I'm also, I was kind of like hiding in the library waiting for Ritz to come out of his room.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just started following him and like talking his ear off, at which he avoided answering anything and ignored me.
Okay, yeah.
That's all I remember. I feel like remembering that last week I was not.
Okay, that's fair. Deidre.
I play Millicent,
Mhm.
and I remember everything that you just said.
Perfect. Love it. Yeah. Do you have any questions that you would like to pose to me while you're here?
So what, I guess just what specifically, so how did the vision that, his mom, how did that tie in with what Twilight told us?
Basically, the way he painted it with words was picture perfect to your visions. It's up in the Crevasse Mountains, kind of tucked away in a valley up there, and that leads to an entrance. You're going to cross some snow caps in order to look down into the valley, and then into the valley is a entrance.
And the entrance is open?
That's where yes, an entrance has been opened. Your vision showed doors opening it.
Right.
Time's passed since then, so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the only,
Recognizable dwarves, too.
yes, that was my family.
Yes. Yep. Do you remember, I can secret, just whisper some information if you don't remember it later on, but yeah. Okay. Katie.
I play Kira, and that's the only things that happen. I think everything's pretty much been said. But I learned that I came from a different continent, and we got our power from seemed like a higher power source that was on the continent.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't quite sure. When we got back though, I went and told Ben everything that I found out, and that's what I was doing.
Okay. Awesome. Well, Jay follows. Thanks for stopping in once again.
Hells yeah.
With that, I was pulling something up and then I forgot. I got distracted. We are the Hidden Hair. It's morning time. You don't quite have a full destination yet, but you are working towards with. I think everybody's kind of slightly discussed already that the mountains is the next step. But you obviously got to prep for the trip, so.
Upon Darling waking up.
You're already awake. You're downstairs, remember?
Alright. I thought it was the next day already.
No, we haven't long rested a second
Who got the
time.
puppet thing?
I think it was broken. Didn't you break it?
I didn't break it when we found it.
No. Thanks.
Can I roll an intelligence check to see if there's a way I can think about, think of a way to send the key back to the inn?
No, you know. You've already been given some clairvoyance that there is ways to travel through the Librarians Guild
Okay.
between towns, even without a known portal. As long as the Librarians Guild exists in a particular place, using the scrying room, you can travel to said.
But there's no like spell or means to just send the key without
No.
my person. Okay, cool.
You're most likely going to have to take a quick jaunt. I mean, it might take you an hour.
Okay.
Well, it takes you like an hour to walk to the Librarians Guild, and then you'd be there. And the Librarians Guild in Alstaria isn't that far from the inn,
Cool.
as long as you don't get caught.
Yeah. I'm gonna be trying to do that
Okay.
today.
Why does it do this every time?
I don't want them taking out a hit on me in the Assassin's Guild. Just
What?
turning a key.
Come on, John. That's no fun for me. Alright, our players are in the Hidden Hair. This is the first floor, so I think I sent this a while ago to the group chat, but we got the kitchen here. We got the vault here that can only be entered from the secret tunnels. You got like some different stairs leading up to the upper rooms. You get the map room. Kind of got the meeting room. This is where everyone meets when Ben's called to table. Everybody, library is over here, and you got the dining room over here. So,
Oh, you upgraded it? Butler's been busy.
yeah, this is the green portal out back that kind of brings you here, and this is the greenhouse that's attached to your guys' property.
Are there any books in our library about the other continents, or because we're the only?
You can certainly go check the library. Yeah. Go ahead and roll for investigation.
I may or may not have hit.
I also gave you those books to hide in that library that was from Twilight's library.
Well, the last time I was in the library, I cleaned up those books. 6.
Yeah, I was upset about that.
The only thing that you see out of place are these strangely hastily shoved books on top of the bookshelves. I noticed about 30 of them.
Really?
They look new.
Yeah, but she would know where they're from.
Yeah. You would recognize them because he spent the whole session shoving books into his bag of holding.
Mage handing.
Yeah. As you were walking down aisles and aisles of books, he would grab. They're in an undetectable language at this point.
Your accomplice.
Living in our library.
And there's 30 of them now in your
Keep
library.
books. You're not going to keep them in, the kitchen.
Time knows he has them. He's not upset.
See?
Or the Twilight.
Twilight, yeah.
So he says.
Twilight apparently just
Does he really know you have them?
He knows everything. He apparently admitted to just being
Wait, did he really put this in front of us? I'm asking you.
Yes.
Yeah, he
Okay.
did admit to just knowing stuff, but not being able to interfere.
And then he made a comment about the books as we were walking away.
Yeah.
He's like, I wouldn't read them if I were you.
Something like that. So you left them out in the open?
I gave him the darling.
Of course.
She's also part of the library.
This is why we need Deidre here in person so she can browbeat all the other players.
I'm very good with books. I'm like insanely good with books.
She's older than me.
I'm good for both.
She's the more mature one.
Should be.
Should be, yeah.
Allegedly.
Why don't we put them in the secret passageway?
Because then it's more sussy. If you go in a secret passageway and see books, you're like, ooh, they must be hiding these books for something. But if you put them in the library and they look like they've just been haphazardly, it's like, oh, they must read those books all the time. Nah, those ones probably are boring as crap.
It's very true. Especially if they're in the darling section of the library between the coloring books. It never looked there.
Except that's the first place I looked.
No, it caught your eye because it wasn't neat and organized. Because you like to put everybody's books away in. I'm very upset about that still.
But could you find them?
No!
But everybody else could.
That's not the point of the library.
Yes, it is.
Wait, seriously? Is that the point of the library, Fizzle? You're supposed to be training me!
Well,
I had all the boring books at the top, and all the dragon books in the middle, and then all the U books in like really low shelves so you could reach them easily.
reachable ones could.
And then she reorganizing.
He has
In
made
alphabetical order.
He has
Like
made
that's a real
hands.
thing.
He doesn't need a mute shelf. He's got mage hands.
Whatever. I am old. I've been in more libraries than you. I can do what I want.
She's been
Do I remember being in
Roll
any
history.
libraries before now?
Roll history.
Roll history. I feel like I should get like my history should go up a little bit.
No.
17 plus 3.
Dirty 20.
30, 20.
You know that you've spent countless hours, not necessarily in libraries, but ordering books from libraries, having it sent to your rooms. So you get the sense that you would do a lot of research for tasks given out to you by Light. So you would spend time. You would know that libraries are categorized and.
Oh, I know that, but I'm not telling them I know that.
Okay.
I just know them that I've been in ancient libraries, and this is how they did it way back then. Try to doubt me, motherfuckers.
What we did meet Twilight organized the creator of the Librarians Guild.
You can also take a rank in Librarians Guild if you wanted to. Everybody got a rank up.
Ooh, can I? What did I rank up in? What did I mean we all ranked up?
These
I
two.
thought you had some epic, mystical, ancient library power.
I should. Now that I have memories.
Yeah.
Can I go talk to him? See if
Absolutely.
there's anything that can be done to
Mhm. I think you and Fizzle are making your way towards your wife, actually, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. There's a paper.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was already.
I
No, we'll have you guys head that direction when he decides you're gonna head out to the
Well, we
library.
don't have
to-
it printed out. I can send you a photo of the Librarians Guild perks.
Mm. Lenny's just happy. She doesn't do it hard, but she does just,
Really quick with her paws.
yeah, she does a quick.
Speaking of cats, can I try to remember what Lucifer is?
Yeah, certainly. Please roll with advantage.
Ooh.
What does she want?
History.
16.
You know of him. He is the unnamed right-hand man of the god of chaos. He, you would know, is kind of your counterpart.
Can I find him?
He's hanging around Ritz.
Is he?
This is your
Yeah.
pet.
Yeah. The cat follows him
I'm
everywhere.
gonna try to go down the hall and go,
He's lingering around me a lot.
and I need to go down the hall. like walk past the room, and as I'm walking past the room, I'm gonna go
Ritz's room?
wherever Lucifer is at.
Right.
I'm trying
He's
to
with
call
Ritz.
Lucifer to me.
Well, Ritz is downstairs.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go past wherever Lucifer is.
You guys would have been in the meeting room for a little bit
I'm
discussing
gonna
stuff.
try to get Lucifer's attention without Ritz's attention.
Yeah, you can roll stealth.
Sweet. It's like easy.
I won't say easy, but oh wait, I need to look up something because I think if I get below a 10, I now get to just treat it like a 10 or above.
What?
Sorry, let me look up if I have that ability yet.
Okay. Ben, Fizzle, are you guys gonna see your wife and wives?
Yes.
And then are you gonna offshoot after that? Alright.
Or if we need to make a pit stop at the Librarian's Guild for anything.
Librarian's Guild's just a little bit past your house. So, you hit the wives first.
Okay, cool.
With your current rank, you can have you can escort non-members into the guild.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because I ranked up, and that got me further floors down to Librarian's Guild, but I don't know what those floors do yet.
Right.
I mean, technically I'm a member.
Yeah.
First level.
I have a 24.
Let's go see the darlings. The wives.
Don't call them the darling. That's weird.
I cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
I blindfold myself, and then I like grab the back of his shirt to follow through. I don't want to know where they are.
Oh, okay.
Take them there.
Yeah, it takes you significantly longer as his hand keeps like falling off you, and then he's like, you're shorter than he wants you to be, and then
Like
he's
slightly
he'll-
crouched over.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's over like this.
Yeah,
Oh,
occasionally
really?
the hands. I mean, I imagine this would get you a little, not ticked, but like, it's a button.
Yeah. He's been grumpy.
It has been grumpy. This isn't helping.
Hey, we start my people. Yeah, I was thinking just like have a little. The only thing is you just have this floating rope behind you.
Yeah.
Or if I could like stand on your shoulders and back and just like ride a tree, you like pull your hair to like. Can you imagine just like driving the invisible,
you're
invisible car through the city, just.
Just floating. Yeah, it takes you roughly an hour and a half to get to your house.
Cool. Alright, we're here, Sir Ben. Cool. Yeah, head inside, take the blindfold off, drop the spell.
Okay. As you get in, you have it's eerily quiet. You hear some coughing from the back room.
Honey, are you home?
You hear kind of a like creaking of a chair as somebody like gets up and comes out, and your wife just goes, "Shh, you just got your daughter to sleep."
Oh, well, it's good seeing you too.
She like wanders over back to the kid, like waving you to come
Yeah. Where's Ben's wife? Oh, it's in my daughter.
with. She's out shopping.
Oh, okay. I'll go check on my daughter.
Your daughter's symptoms have increased. Your wife leans over and goes, she hasn't been able to get out of bed in over a week.
Oh, I thought I was sending money for any medication.
The medication isn't working as well as it used to.
Is there any possibility that I would think either lesser restoration or using the lay on hands features could help ease that?
You could certainly try.
I'll try both. Lesser
Okay.
restoration and then also lay on hands rather than healing. I can expend a number of uses to try and like cure a disease or neutralize a poison that's afflicting a creature. Just knowing that I can't cure it, but maybe help push it back down or ease it a little.
Yeah, you see this little gnome girl. Before you were gray, what color was your hair?
Black.
Black, okay. So black-haired gnome.
Yeah.
As you lay on, you're familiar with the healing energies, at least, and what it should feel like. It doesn't feel like the spell goes completely afield, but you notice that her breathing does seem more settled.
Thank you, Ben. Sorry I can't be more help. That's helping out. I really appreciate it. Anything that can help ease your suffering means the world.
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
I had the same.
You knew it was gonna happen.
Gone?
Oh, I'm just trying to save the world. I do know who's cursed her daughter and how to stop.
You're gonna get the rat bastard, right?
I will get him. Yes.
How soon?
I'll make him pay as soon as I can. We've got some business to attend, but it's our top priority to get him.
It's been years. It'd be good to have you home.
It'd be nice to be home. I can't wait, but first I have to save the world, save her daughter.
I just want her to see the sunshine again.
Me too, love. Me too. I missed you.
She like hugs you and just kind of sobs into your chest for a bit. And you're just like watching this, Ben.
No, I'm gonna go back out to the living room and sit
Okay.
in a chair and stare at the front door.
Yeah, as you try and sit, like it's a very small chair, and you're like trying to fit properly in it.
I'm not that big.
Yeah, no, but still.
I'll check here.
I'm like 5'8".
But she does catch you up that like coughing's gotten worse. She hasn't been out of bed. That Ben's wife has been helping take care of different watch. That your other kid is fine, running around and starting school.
Another kid?
Now I do.
Yeah.
Now I do. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought you only had one kid.
No.
That's all we ever hear about. Man, that other kid is shit.
If you neglect them, they try harder. So that's the goal with this one.
They don't get cursed.
Yeah. They don't curse your least favorite child. They curse your favorite child. So I'm trying to spare that one.
How old's your other child? What grade are they in?
That's a good question.
When's their birthday?
Teacher.
Good question. When's their birthday?
That's a mom question.
Don't say things like that.
You're 14 and 12.
Which one's which?
12 is just starting artificer
Yeah.
school.
My favorite one's the older one, the sick one.
As you can tell. The one that's
The one I care about.
Yeah, the 12-year-old's more like the mom. Just pushes his buttons a little bit more.
Yeah. I'm proud of her. We're going to artificer school.
Yeah.
She's
Both of
just
them
trying to
were.
earn your love, and you're like, where's my sick child?
Yeah. Both of them were. Like, the eldest started before she took sick. Didn't progress very far before she couldn't.
Critique her report card and just be like,
Yeah, you go into a room and you start looking at like you look at some of the mechanical gears and stuff and go, oh, this is the wrong ratio of a mechanical advantage, and you're like,
still learning.
do you do anything to help any of her projects?
Yeah, I'll help
Okay.
I'll do them for her.
Yeah.
There's like a
Roll intelligence with advantage.
They're doing it all wrong. Let me do it.
with advantage. One and a 3. Gosh. Not my best. 9.
Okay, you're feeling like, are you smarter than a 5th grader? And you're feeling like,
I feel like I can't conceive what
Yeah.
I'm trying to build, so I don't know how to
Yeah.
help it. I'm like,
and you read her like homework or something, you're like, this doesn't make fucking sense. This is bullshit. This is not how they taught me in
what
my.
did that have letters?
Yeah.
It's so complicated. The hell?
You hear her mumbling this in the other room, like.
I do
Bang these things together and then eventually they work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like let her. Are you artificer? You're getting a lot of B's on your report card.
We should not let this grumpy ape
I didn't raise the
Has he been
artificer.
cursed and we don't realize it? Wow.
This is what we leave for now. Okay. Alright, that's fair.
And you're the one that can't figure it out. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. In walks your wife here after he has had some time, and she just like runs to you.
Immediately.
Yeah.
After he tries to get out.
Did you find my family?
Sorry, we were pulled away before I could.
How's the manor? Is it destroyed? Is it
It's gone.
gone?
There were a few remnants left, and I pull out, I think it was a ruby amulet
Mhm.
that I found in the drawer, and I put it on her.
She like holds it for a bit, and she goes, "This will help me keep close to you when you are away."
I'm afraid that we might be stepping away for a while again.
Well, it's been great here, helping out as I can, and I haven't had anybody stop by or, you know, nothing shady's seemed to come our way. Like, no guards have been poking around here, despite clerics and whatnot coming in and out, and different scholars to take a look at his daughter.
Do me a favor and watch out for his other daughter a little bit as well.
Oh, yes, certainly. She's such a delight. She helps cook almost every dinner and help prepare things when us older ones are too busy and stuff. She's just absolutely a darling.
It is. I think she could get treated like a child a little bit more, allowed to be a child a little bit more than she is.
Certainly, yeah. Anything. Do you want me to start talking with Jobst? Checking with him at the Hidden Hair while you're away and help him run any of the state?
I would prefer if you stayed far away from it. Worried that somebody might connect the Hidden Hair to us, and the last thing I want them is to connect it to you.
Okay.
And I'll talk to Jobs to make sure you guys are taken care of. And I will slip her a little pouch with 1,000 platinum pieces in it.
She sees it. She's cognizant that it's a lot of money, particularly right now, but it's not something she's unused to, being from nobility.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she tucks it away tidily, but
She's like, I can buy a shirt with this.
no, she's fairly modestly dressed. Like, you know that she knows how to
Yeah.
efficiently.
Yeah, but I mean, it'll be.
Ooh. Yep.
Yeah. Just
Slide it in.
put it away with them so that way they need it.
Okay.
They have it.
Yeah.
Did you want
Well,
coffee?
yes. Do you know how long you'll be gone this time?
I have a feeling it's going to be longer than any time since. Without getting into too much detail, it appears there are other places in this world besides our continent.
Does that mean you found your patron?
I found my patron. We've talked to gods. And I've been given a path that can help protect our future together and our family.
I'm getting messed up by Phil over here.
Sorry, no, it's fizzled. They're gonna enter into the chat. I refuse to look at it.
I saw it pop up on my phone. I don't know what it is,
Yeah,
but
I
I'm just.
just saw it and I was like, oh no.
I haven't seen the video, so I don't know what it is.
That's what Phil lost it at.
I'm the one that sent that video.
Oh, you did? I thought it was Fizzle.
No, I haven't seen it.
Sorry, having a momentary break right there.
Even worse, it's Phil. Never mind, I'm definitely not looking
No,
at
10.
your butt.
He just did his evil eyes.
Well, is there... she slips you a sending stone. Just so we can communicate a little bit more.
I will use it every day. I'm gonna add it to my inventory.
Yeah. She hustles over to a table and then brings back, and because you've spent more time off screen with her than on, she has been slowly converting your conversations into a written form, dialoguing the countless tales of adventure from the combats to the conversations you've had. And you can see that she's got several chapters lined out. It's not just a journal that she's doing, she's trying to write in a poetic form, an actual work of literature.
Nice.
The world will need to know if we are victorious.
Well, if there's anybody I trust to write the truth of the world, it's you. You've always cared for the little things while being a part of the bigger picture.
Somebody's got to. And then we'll let conversation go
Yeah.
there if you have any further questions about your wife. You're free to move towards the Librarians Guild.
I'll blindfold Ben and go up to... I'll be able to take you to the Librarians Guild. There's some business you take on.
Yes. Are you guys planning on any shopping, the other four of you?
Yeah.
This would be the time. Start
I'm saying-
thinking.
I'm not gonna go to the Librarians Guild, but I'll follow him out.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what I want.
Okay. Sweet. And Fizzle, you head off to the Librarians Guild? Okay. Then, while everybody is looking at shopping, because I like that to be efficient, Fizzle, we're going to keep focusing on you, and that way you'll be last if you decide you need to shop afterwards.
Cool. I also remember I was trying to...
Oh, yes. Yeah, he just flicks his tail at you and glares anytime you come around. And, like, you see him, like, will belly up in Ritz's lap and let Ritz all of a sudden, like, yep, even on the belly when, like, just eye you when he rolls. Give me one.
Fighter.
Yeah.
Have you seen like Mike Tyson like pick him up like a little kid and like give him like a little
Yes.
And people are like, dude, that's a man. That's like another full-grown man. You're doing that too. Like so weird.
You're at 3, right?
Imagine.
Rank 3 librarians.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can add, once you enter the Librarians Guild, all of those.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool. I didn't add it to my inventory yet, but awesome.
You find the Fighters Guild also. And just because of the different places you've trekked, having mechanically helped find more of these portals and their riddle answers, if you hand that information out, you can take a rank up in your fighter's vocation.
Can I hand all of them over except for the one in our own?
Yeah, certainly.
Okay. Except for the one in our house.
Yeah.
Alright.
And that will go for anybody, like, that is also a fighter, part of the Fighters Guild, can take a rank up because of, if you're already part of the Fighters Guild. As you enter, are you going to the scrying room, or are you going to go to the new floors first?
First I'm gonna pick up the dancing blade from...
As you enter into the second floor, it appears like out of the darkness of the floor,
Okay.
kind of like coming out of a black oozy liquid.
Put in that bag, and then I'm gonna go to the new floors.
Yeah, you think about it because you know that you should have access to more, and staircases descend into the black ink, and you head in. This floor looks very stonemason like. there are tools everywhere. Different ones that you recognize from hammers, chisels, stuff like that, to things that look impressively like what an artificer would build.
Oh, that's cool. It's my all-purpose tool.
You see those.
What?
You see shelves upon shelves of different materials, and there's just a sign over the archway as you enter into this that says this is the material halls. If you are looking for a material, most likely it can be found here.
Cool. There's nothing, no materials I want to hand, so I'm just gonna keep that in mind, and then go back to the scrying room.
Yep.
And then, in the same way I could feel that there was like that level of teleportation where I could like...
It's gonna you get 3 rolls, so intelligence.
Intelligence, okay.
Yep.
And then I'm probably going to use my... not the right tool for the job ability, but the +6? Let's see. What's it called?
You just need to think of a need to be in the other town.
I'm going to use my flash of genius, probably.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm going to be thinking of the need in the other town. So
Okay.
my first roll is going to be a 16.
Yep. As you think of it, a blue flamed archway appears, and you see different but similar stairs of the first 10 levels that lead out in Alara. Remember, it brings you into kind of a cafe type situation that you got chased by a bunch of high elves.
Alright, I'll exit and...
And the door kind of behind you, and you can see the entrance of the Librarian's Guild behind you, but you are in Alara now.
Ooh.
You can take a quick pause.
Yeah. Can I find somebody that's specialized for enchanting weapons?
There is that hallway. Remember that hall of shops? So yeah, you can head towards a particular. It depends on what you're asking for. So
I'm looking for somebody to enchant the family grade sword rather than buy an enchanted one. I'm
Okay.
using it.
yeah, there are some smiths known of that skill, and you can find them in the shopping mart as well. It just depends on what type of enchantment and how much gold you're willing to work over. Okay, before we get into full shopping mode, we have a new player to introduce. So before you, sitting, John, is a non-familiar face. It is a white cat with blue eyes that is sitting, paws out in front. It's got a little blue cape, blue collar, and it's very cognizantly watching you. So you're staring at Fizzle. Our player is Ryder. You saw her sub in for Danger last week. We don't have another camera to face towards her, but she's here on mic. And she is playing. Who are you playing? As Fluffy. So, because Ryder is very good at using the app and running through stuff, she's going to be kind of rolling and being a sub into the campaign. But for the other players that are interested in what Fluffy is, Fluffy's a cat that is a Psi warrior. So she is a 12th level fighter with a affinity for fire. So she mostly has access to very sharp claws. She has some pretty cool skills that go about that. Just mechanically, I think that some of our players would be interested. So she has telekinetic movement. She can move a creature with her mind as an action, or loose an object that is larger, smaller than yourself, that you can see within 30 feet per short rest. She has psionic power recovery as a bonus action. She can reclaim 1 expended psionic energy die. I can't do so again until you do a short rest. Excuse me. Because of the fighter, she has the second wind, so she can recover health. She has psi-powered leap. As a bonus action, she can propel her body with her mind and gain flying speed equal to twice her walking speed until the end of the current turn. So she can fly a little bit here. She has the spell Shield, Burning Hands, and Flame Blade. And she has the cantrips Blade Ward, Mind Sliver, and Produce Flame. On top of that, she has a psionic power protective field. Whenever another creature you see within 30 feet takes damage, you can use your reaction to expend 1 psi energy die and reduce it by 1d10 plus 5. She has, because of the mechanics of her claws, she has 3 attacks per action. She also has the ability Guarded Mind. She has resistance to psychic damage. She has the special Indomitable, so you can re-roll a saving throw that you fail. And she has 8 psi energy dice, so these powers that she has, she can use it up to 8 times per short, I think, per long rest, yeah. So the other 2 powers outside of that are Psionic Strike. You can propel your weapons with psionic force. Immediately after you hit a target within 30 feet, you can deal extra damage with it, using to add another d10 plus 5. And then she has telekinetic thrust. When you deal damage to a target, you can force the target to make a strength saving throw. If it fails, you can knock the target prone or move it 10 feet in any direction horizontally. So she's a force fire cat. You're a force fire cat. Okay.
She's like, sure.
Yep.
I know what that means.
So her stats are listed online for you guys there in the screen, but for the party, so you're cognizant of this helper jumping along with you. She has a 23 in strength. She has a 10 in dexterity, a 20 in constitution, a 20 in intelligence, a 6 in wisdom, and an 8 in charisma. And that is Fluffy.
When you sit by Loremaster, who is like this spy cat, who has a network of other cats that spies on him in the city.
What is Colin telling you? What is he doing with his head? What does this mean?
Oh, you were sent by Loremaster. Well, you let him know that things are going well. You're here to conduct a little business, but I'll be leaving shortly. If you want to join me, you're more than welcome to. You don't want to join me?
You tell him that you're looking to join Darling.
Say it. Say something.
Do you want to play them?
Just say you're gonna join Darling.
That's me.
You want to join? Oh, I know Darling. She's a good friend of mine. Well, yeah, you'll have to come tag along. We can be friends. Alright. And start making our way towards the inn together.
Yeah. So, Yep. Fluffy will follow Fizzle. You know that, Ryder, you know that this is one of the party members, so you're going to follow him because you know that the commander cat in the city told you that if you see one of the party members that they could probably get you back to Darling. Okay? So that's what you're doing. You're going to follow Fizzle. Fizzle's going up to the inn close to the main cat base. Go ahead and roll survival. Both of you.
Uh-oh. No survival.
You can roll that if you want, but you gotta find your stat line.
17.
Okay.
Look for the word survival right there. What does it say? Okay, so roll your 20. Yep. So -2
Okay. So you guys, her little collar right there is like a little chime bell. It just tinkles along with you the whole way, but it doesn't draw too much attention. You do see some high elves that occasionally look your way, but they're not too particularly interested in a gnome and a cat. There's plenty of cats in the city. You make your way to the inn.
Cool. Go on in with Fluffy and talk to the innkeeper. Excuse me, miss. You're here to return my cube. And I believe I owe a little interest on it as well.
You're lucky. I was going to start a contract here in the next couple of days if I didn't see this key return.
Oh,
So I certainly know what that means.
yes. Well, for my sake, I'm glad you didn't put a contract out for me.
Yeah,
So,
probably for your sake.
slide the key back to her over the counter and have a little money bag.
It's going to be a little bit more than that, hun.
Reach in my pocket, pull out a little bit more gold. It's maybe about 15 gold.
No, we're talking about the price of half a contract.
Are you extorting me?
Oh, absolutely.
And so how much would you say the interest may be on this?
1,000.
1,000. Well, how about I give you 50 and I don't burn this place down?
You can roll intimidation.
That's a net one.
Oh my goodness.
If you do that, you would be attacking one of the people that is signed up to be protected by the particular contract holders. Everyone in every city would be after you, know your name, know your face, find out where your family lives, and kill all of you. So how's that sound? I'm thinking 1,200 sounds a little better now.
Alright, I'll pay the 1,200. Begrudgingly. And I'll stomp my angry beauties out of it. Come on, Fluffy, we're leaving. These people are mean and rude.
Please roll another survival check.
17?
8? Okay.
Which one did you add?
No, it's a minus.
Oh, it's a minus.
Good job. Wait.
Yeah, you did your math right.
Did better on that survival roll than the last one.
Okay, yeah. So, you make your way back, you're able to open the portal, and you testing out, like, Fluffy runs between your legs into the scrying room. It's kind of your first test of taking somebody on, other than librarian skills yourself. She just chimes with her little bell.
Alright, well, ready to travel? And then I'll envision
2
the door.
attempts.
Cool. First one is going to be a 21.
Okay, yep, it comes easy, you're getting better at this. And the door back to Dunrust happens.
Jump in his arms.
The cat, whether you wanted to or not, yeah, she jumps. So go ahead and roll athletics. And then Dex saving throw.
So I'm like scared.
She rolled athletics.
Yeah, Dex saving throw to you.
Dex saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
I got a +2, so I got a 7.
Okay. The cat basically lands in your arms and you're forced to, like, it's not a comfortable position for you. And the first tickling your nose, because it's like at that perfect height, it just keeps brushing on your nose, making you want to sneeze. Yeah.
Just whip your little tail.
You better not have fleas.
Here, please.
He looks pretty clean for a cat.
Yeah.
So
And with that, you make your way back to Dunrest. Okay, we're gonna open the floor to some shopping. Who's ready?
I am.
Okay. What are you looking
You
for?
go first. I already had a little section that happened already, so.
So did I. I didn't get any.
What are you looking for?
I have 3 things that I just want to know prices, and then we'll go from there. The cloak of arachnid.
1 second.
Arachnid? Like a worm?
Right. Yeah.
Arachnid.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. That's why I said it.
Well, it says arachnid with an and it's not arachnia because that's there is a DA. Okay. Let's go. I don't have gloves on. I'm gonna take them off to fight you.
Let's go.
Let's go though. Wait, I'm gonna buy gloves next if I can. Gloves of thievery are coming at you.
I challenge you to a duel.
I'm breaking into your room. I'm stealing everything. Not his real room. Okay.
Let's see.
Cleaning yourself?
No, she's. Oh.
Please roll a d10.
D10. I don't remember what that looks like. I hope. Dice. That's a D8. I don't remember what it looks like. A 10.
Wow.
Okay, no, we do not have that in stock. It's not available here. Try again elsewhere.
Okay. Do you have gloves of thievery?
Gloves of thievery. No. Gloves of thievery. Let's see. Please let me check and see if it's there. D10.
9.
Yeah, that one's that's all in there.
Can you change your rules? Because I thought the high numbers where you had them and they were at the lowest price. And then the low numbers were the opposite. And then boots of speed.
Boots of speed. Yeah, let me check that real quick. Go ahead and roll it.
3.
Yep. I have those in stock.
Nice.
What are you hoping to get for them? I like a good deal here and there. Wheel and turn.
How does 50 gold sound?
50 gold? That sounds like a pie in the market.
Oh, inflation.
Yes.
100. 2 pies. 1 for each boot.
No. You're nowhere in the ballpark, lady.
Okay, well then you tell me what you would like.
Like, I mean, okay, 50,000.
That is way too much.
Okay,
How about 5?
5,000. I
Yeah.
have to roll real good.
He
Okay.
says that to her.
You both roll dice.
That's how market exchange happens. Is
What am I rolling? Persuasion?
D10.
Oh, D10.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Yeah, I think I can give them away for 30.
Okay, well, thank you. Have a good day.
Absolutely. Who's up next?
I can go.
Okay.
I'm looking for somewhere to sell a couple items first.
Weapons or armor?
2 pieces of armor and 1 piece.
You see Darling leave the armory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. I'm looking to sell
Yes.
2 pieces of armor. One is a little bit more common, but still a pricey item, and the other is much more rare.
Well, let's see what I can do for you today, sir.
First all is a simple plate mail.
Plate mail.
Yes. I believe the running rate for them is about 1,500 gold to purchase, and I understand that you need to make some profit on it, but it's in good condition.
I might be persuaded to give you that much. Persuasion.
Yeah. 13 plus 11, 24.
Yeah, I think I can do that if there's going to be other deals made here today.
Yes. So plate mail for 1,500. Oh, okay. And the other is a animated shield.
Animated shield. See a few of those. Let's see here. Yeah, that one's pretty popular. I'd say the average of that's about 100,000 gold
For purchasing?
for selling.
Well, I mean, inflation, things are going up in price. Perhaps
Well-
you could purchase it for a little more on my end. I mean,
Possibly, but I gotta sell it again. Go ahead, just persuasion.
that one.
Well, just because of the way things are, not everybody's spending as much. It's gonna have to be stick. I can give you 100,000.
I'll take it.
Okay.
You're trying to get more.
And then I'm gonna go and try and get my sword enchanted.
Okay.
somewhere.
Yep. You go to the blacksmithy. The main blacksmithing shop is fairly big.
Hello. I have a family heirloom.
He grabs it from you and
Wait, so please be gentle. It's an heirloom.
he's a huge almost. He looks like half human, half Goliath. He's quite big, but you can tell he's quite skilled with the sword. He swings it,
You wield it well.
checks some balances, slaps it down on the table.
Well, I'm looking to get it enchanted. I have a great deal of battle that I've been doing trying to settle the war that's been going on. Perhaps you would be willing to enchant it for me. I'm looking at potential prices. What would it cost me to get this enchanted as with a flame tongue enchantment?
Long sword.
Great sword.
Katie, I think I gave you a cloak of protection. You still running that?
How much?
13,000.
13,000?
No.
No. Okay.
Because I need to tune it and
Happen parts of the Clinton Ford.
I'm just like a replicate. It was an infusion, so I can just. It's going to turn into a.
I was expecting to have this access to this much gold. So that's now I'm looking at the next level. Sorry. Would you?
I already have a ring of protection, so
Right. Yeah, I know attunement slots are hard to manage at this point.
How about a Frostbrand enchantment?
50,000.
I'll do it. And I'll make it 55 if you can expedite it as fast as possible. Alright. Perfect, thank you. When can I expect it to be done? 3 days?
2 days.
2 days?
Yeah.
Alright.
Good. Money.
Yeah, I give him.
Grabs the sword and just like stalks off to the forge, and you see him pick up like the tiniest tools, like he's using thumbs and 2 fingers each, and he's just like starts immediately. You see sparks of different colors flying off of your sword. He starts engraving.
Could you just send a message to the Keeper of the Hidden Hair once it's done?
It's all good.
Perfect, thank you. Thank you.
This sheet is in our mechanics here just for pricing, because I know pricing varies between our 2 different campaigns. I think that's what's throwing off Krista right now. But, so, if you have purple items and you're willing to sell them, and you roll high on persuasion, you can get up to 200,000 gold for it. So, the range for a purple item is 50 to 200,000 gold. That's the value in my world. Blue is 5,000 to 50,000. Green is 500 to 5,000.
Can I sell this rapier?
Yeah.
Just a vicious rapier, +1.
Yeah, you see a shorter version of the guy that was just talking to Ben.
Yeah, I don't know how much this is worth. But I'd like to sell this.
What is it?
And the vicious rapier, +1. And this wind fan.
You remember this
And this moon touch.
That one time. I can't. It's 2 months. How much you gonna sell? Rapier.
What did you say the thing is? We need to know.
Rapier? No. I've sold rapiers for up to 50,000 of this caliber. What are you trying to for?
Let's go 30,000.
You want 30,000 for it? Roll persuasion.
Six. Oh wait. 7.
I'm thinking probably 25,000.
28.
No, 25.
You can sell 1 purple.
Perfect. 25,000. Throws a bag like at you, and you kind of have to catch it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think I had anything to sell.
And then the wind fan.
Also going to be
Wind fan.
this guy.
I mean, take a look at it.
Nice. I can make those. Seriously? I think so. With my infusions, we can make one. I can make multiple.
Yeah, looking probably at 2,500.
2,800.
Roll persuasion. There's you a smaller bag. Anyway, that'll last for him.
The moon pan. Oh, that's not good. And the moon touch scimitar. Just white.
I say a lot of those. I can give you 50 gold for it.
How much?
50 gold.
That'd be a powerful thing to be able to make. Yeah. I know I have
How much do they
a cloak. You might be able to make
Anywhere from 50 to 500.
which is just functionally the same thing. I think that's why I gave Katie.
About 300.
Roll persuasion.
Here you go. 300.
That's it.
That's all. When I meet back with any party members, I'm gonna offer up. I have a ring of protection that I'm willing to give up to somebody else in the party.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Are you going to armor or weapon or potion extras?
Potion extras.
Potion extras. Okay.
Here's Handy Spice Punch.
How do you spell that?
HEWAR. It's power drinking.
Oh, okay, yep.
I don't know how to
Yeah. Yeah, you're looking for one of these. Yeah. I mean, they're fairly common. Are you doing a lot of shipping here today?
They're all over.
This is it?
There's 100 or 127,000, and
Perfect.
one of them gives us all purple
Yeah.
or purple weapon or armor, and the other one gives us a purple item, not weapon or armor, and the other gives us a +2 to our perceptions.
Deidre.
Nothing to think through.
Okay.
I have about like 40 that I can put to it.
Great.
We're looking for more upgrades for the manor.
Just to save time, is anybody gonna want this ring of protection, or should I sell it?
I already have one.
Yes.
Yeah, I already have one.
No. Okay, I'm gonna look to sell my ring of protection
Okay.
then.
Yeah. Be where Kirad's at.
+1 to AC and
Can I have it?
Oh, yeah, but
I don't fucking have
it does take an attunement.
Oh, then never mind.
Okay.
I wanna
yeah.
not figure out mine. So,
You're looking to sell?
It's a common item, and I'll set it down, but it's one that almost anybody can use.
I mean, it's common, but it's got pretty good mental content, so...
It's gonna be
What are
very
you
easy
looking
to turn around.
Yeah, what are you looking to sell for?
Around 75,000.
75,000. Okay, roll persuasion.
16 plus 11 is 27.
I mean, I can only turn this around for just about 50. So I am willing to give you 50 for it.
That makes sense. I'm not really in the buyer's market for them, so I'll take that.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds excellent. Hope to see you do business here in the future. Hands over a small chest, because it's, lots of money. Instead of bags.
Yeah.
Any other takers?
If I get a chance, can I sell the dancing sword?
Dancing sword, yeah.
interesting.
And I'm going to use a little bit of my magical tinkering to make it extra sparkly and glowy. Like, not too magical, but like give it a little extra sheen to
Okay.
it.
I've got 25.
Make it look nice and grand. I'm looking to sell this
No,
incredibly rare sword.
you mess it.
I don't think
What?
You mess with
armor
it.
though.
Can I mess with it?
It looks fine.
It
AC like
looks...
this one.
You dip it in blood.
No.
You certain?
I don't think so. I mean, can you tell?
It looked like it was dipped in a bed bath of blood. Yeah.
No, it's brand new, straight off the shelf.
Fell off the shelf my ass.
Straight from the battlefield. How much can I get for it?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for 200,000.
200,000. Well, why?
Roll persuasion.
Gotta feed my family. That is a... Use a flash genius to add 6. So persuasion is gonna be a 22. I'd have 0.
I'll give you 200,000 if you gotta walk away buying something.
I'm afraid there's nothing that really catches my eye and you're
Okay, 150,000. You can walk away without buying something.
deal.
Buy something and sell it back.
I'll buy a single dagger for 25 gold.
Actually, no, I'll take the 150.
Oh.
What's the cheapest thing you got? Buy it.
Can I buy that sliver of wood on here?
I'll buy that piece of gold for 1 gold.
Alright, is that wrapping up our shopping rounds? Okay, next mechanically, before we take a break, sounded like there were some discussions about upgrading the hidden hair, is that true?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So what do we currently have checked off, because I need to update mine.
We have all of the first run done, and we have the...
1 second. Dun dun dun.
So we're on to tier 2s.
Yep.
We have the astrology wing done,
Okay.
What did we get for the astrology?
plus 2 to your intelligence.
Intelligence.
So we have 3 options. We have the armory, that costs 100,000 gold, and we each get a purple weapon or armor. We have the potions lab, which costs 125,000 gold, and we get 1 purple item that's not weapon or armor, so any magical purple item. Or we can get the watchtower for 1,000 or for 150,000 gold, which gives us all a static plus 2 to our perception.
You can legitimately wear anything.
I wouldn't mind just paying for the bonus perception with the 150 I got from selling the sword.
Let's say I have 100,000. I have 100,000. I can put it down for something. So,
I have around 40 that could be flex. But
Well-
probably should keep.
I was gonna say, Ritz, Fizzle, and Krista put in money for the last upgrade.
I have
so-
about 25.
Huh? When we got the astrology wing, it was Ritz, Fizzle, and Krista that each put 25,000 in. So I'm willing to put 100,000 in either the armory or the potions lab. If it's the armory, it's paid for, and we get a weapon or armor. If it's the potions lab, we need another 25,000 for it. So that's up to the
I
group.
can do 25,000.
Well, do we want?
I'm planning on still throwing 25 at it regardless, so if it goes towards the armory or the lab, then
Do we want weapon or armor, or do we want non-weapon or armor item?
well, that's 50. How much do you
I
have towards it?
can do 25, but
Oh, that's
really they're willing to cover 1.
right. So
I'm willing to cover 100,000 out of one of these, which could cover the entire weapons. or
Yeah,
armor.
and then you're willing to get
The other one for 150,000.
So you would only have to put up 75 if the 3 of us put the
So,
75 in.
how much are you guys willing to put into it?
Well, I'm-
75,000
75,000?
total with the 3 of us.
Oh, I see.
So then all you have to put up is 75,000 to catch
Well,
the second.
Yeah.
So we have both upgrades covered.
they have both upgrades covered even on their own.
Right.
So then the third one we could just
You need an extra 50,000
Yeah, we need an extra 50,000 on top of that.
to get all 3 done right now.
All 3?
yeah.
Isn't it 25 or 2?
So, it's 300 for all 3. It's going to be 375,000.
Oh, okay.
I have 100,000. He has 150,000. So there's 125,000 left over for the other upgrade. Somebody could put in it 25,000 to do the any item instead of the armor or weapons. Otherwise, we could get armor or weapons. So.
Or you can keep your 75 and these 2 upgrade and then
that's
save
okay
it for
for
the
it.
next upgrades
But
later
then
on.
if we were doing that, then we're getting the armor or
So it sounds like we're getting the perception bonus for him. So I'm putting in 100,000. It's up to the group. Do we want a weapon or armor, or do we want a different item, a purple quality each?
that's really up to somebody else.
Yeah.
So my vote is for
I want the armor.
other item, but not weapon or armor. But
I would probably go for the weapon and armor, because I don't
Fair
know
enough.
another item I would get.
that's fair. He said weapon. He said weapon or armor.
I would be other.
Other.
I have no idea.
Well, do you have a purple weapon and armor?
Yes.
Then you would probably want other not a weapon or armor.
I've got
So I
Yeah,
I don't
your
have
weapon or armor, but
purple really anything. So I'm
I don't
not.
have purple anything.
So let's do weapon or armor.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And then they can save the money for an upgrade later. Okay, so what we've done is 2 and 4 are now done. The last upgrade till you can move to the next set of, the third set of upgrades is the tier 3. So you guys, everyone,
Oh, you gotta careful.
I will deal with Gerald, Lucifer, and Fluffy. Okay?
You'll deal with what?
Lucifer, Gerald, and Fluffy. Purple items.
Oh, yeah.
But everybody else, please take some time. We're gonna call break for the stream anyhow, so bathroom break, snacks, all that type of stuff. You're gonna get a new item writer. If you need to break and you don't want to sit at the table, just let us know. Okay.
This part's kind of
Yeah, this part's always slow, but it has to happen occasionally. So,
you're welcome to jump off for a minute.
How do we add 2?
To intelligence?
You click on perception and override bonus.
Override bonus.
So, you can do like a. Just a sec. I gotta finish minusing my gold here.
okie dokie. We will see you all in just a little bit.
Under.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. 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 Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
All right, welcome back. Can I go round table see what item everybody got? Ryder's now back to the table. Is that a no? Nobody wants to.
Yeah, we can definitely hear. Sorry, Phil doesn't want to because he hasn't chosen yet.
Okay.
Because he'll end up getting the spell guard shield.
Okay.
He's got to fight Scar, the evil mage, to save his daughter.
Yep.
So he wants to prepare for a mage battle, essentially.
Okay. Kitty?
I got musical plus 3.
Okay. Deidre? What did you ultimately decide on?
Armor safeguarding.
Okay. Kristen?
I got Bloodseeker crossbow bolts because they will allow me advantage against any creature that doesn't have all of their hit points.
Nice.
That means automatic sneak attack damage for them too.
Phil? Suspected, at least?
I don't know.
He's still searching.
Okay.
There's too many
I'm worried about
negatives.
hiding because I have advantage, and it says
Way
when
too
you have
many
advantage,
negatives.
you
And
get sneak attack.
Yeah, it'll be a while.
Luke?
Deep sigh.
You got a shotgun.
No, you did not get a shotgun.
After being told no once.
Yeah.
Every time he mentioned it, Paul looked at him like, mm-mm.
Guns are not in this one. They were in the first campaign.
No. I am. Can take the dwarven plate.
Okay. Nice. Ryder, unknowingly to her, took a shield plus 3. She was already attuned to plenty of other things, so that raised her AC from, I believe, a 14 for a cat to a 19 for a cat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What is her little kitty shield?
Her cape. Outside of that, we got a player that will probably spend the rest of the time looking like that because he's looking at things. And yeah, we're gonna keep rolling. So mechanically, your sword's been returned to your family sword. It's been about 2 days. You can long rest. You can attune to the items that you need to attune to.
If I
It's
sell a mithril plate.
we're gonna close shopping for now. So next round.
Fair enough.
Because if you guys went and got a free purple item and then all turned around and sold, you could continue upgrading. It would be a never-ending cycle for a little bit.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
I was half tempted to get a purple item just to sell it. So. It's like, do I really need a replacement? That's what I was considering. I was like, what purple item do I think I could sell for the most gold right now?
And you're like, and I only need like
I'll take the one.
75, right? Because if you have 75,
I'll take the one I can use.
Because it would let everyone know that before we, like once we're done with all the shopping and everything, he wants to have a meeting with everyone in our meeting room.
Lucifer is there, like, flicking his tail in Ritz's chair. Gerald kind of is standing by the fire off over right here.
I'm heading to the meeting room.
Okay.
I'm gonna also grab the butler, Clark.
It's Jobst.
Okay.
yeah, it's not Clark. You can't change his name that much anymore.
Alright.
Deidre came, we gotta get serious now.
He's got stick name shots.
Alright, I did find one.
It's Jobst
What'd you get?
and Karth.
A hand axe.
Head axe.
Wait,
Plus
the butler is the
three.
same as the.
Jobst is the butler. Karth is the innkeeper.
Okay.
Throw it and
Or the bartender?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mortimer.
Yeah.
So wait a second. Curse sounds.
Once
Sorry. With the enchantment flame tongue, this now requires attunement, so it does.
What was that?
With enchanting the weapon to the flame tongue, that now means it requires attunement as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. The flame tongue normally requires attunement,
Yeah.
that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say this mechanically for you all, since we live a power fantasy, because I enjoy seeing power fantasy happening. When you achieve level 15, I will grant you an additional attunement slot.
Cool. How do we get that? Like, there's a feed that I made, a custom feed. Oh, nice. That you can use.
Perfect. So it's already been written up.
I'll have to make a new one for you because you're an artificer and you already have 4 attunement slots. So I'll have to make another one that sets it to 5 because it's a.
Oh, you're so annoying.
I get extra stuff so it's tinkerer. It can only set your attunement slots to a certain number. It can't give you just a static +1. So like the normal one sets our attunement slots to 4. So I'll have to make one that sets it to 5 for you.
Okay, nice.
So we gotta all accidentally not click
So we
that.
just headed to the meeting room.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, well, I'm glad everyone's here. I have 4 announcements.
Oh my goodness, she's gonna be cute.
This is Fluffy.
Oh my gosh,
Fluffy.
what a cute little Emma. You see how she's looking at her, Lucy? She's such a cute little cat. Oh, where did you get her?
I found her at the city of Alara.
Oh, you're so pretty.
He is voice acting the cat. Don't look at me. I haven't even got to my chair. I'm just kind of debating if it's worth
Look
it.
at her. She's got a little
In my
bell.
chair.
She's got a little cape. She's just a cute little thing.
Yeah, she said she was looking for you.
So I'm just gonna approach my chair and see what Lucifer does if he moves or not.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Here's some florets. Little cat, will you
I'm
sit
gonna
with me?
kick the
Can I
chair
sit
over.
there? Oh my god.
Like right before you do, he just kind of jumps down and you just end up kicking the chair into the wall and everybody looks at you.
There was a rat on there.
The cat's like looking up at you. Paws very.
How come your cat didn't take care of that rat?
Yeah.
I don't think it's more of a cat, but okay.
So 4 matters of business. Firstly, I'd like to apologize to the party for my foul mood. I recently discovered that my innocent daughter was targeted by a high mage. Here's the other one I just learned about.
Don't worry, you'll find a son.
She's only been around for 12 years. But I
Is it a daughter or a son?
No, there's 2 daughters. But you never know, I might add a son in there that he had when he was a teenager, you know.
That one's 18.
Yeah.
What do you do on these visits?
Yeah.
Cultural visits, huh?
Ben, what do you do? Just hang out and sit in the other room?
Squeak, squeak,
It's like snow with squeaky, so it's like. So I was. Joke's on him. I'm giving his other daughter the paternal guidance that she needs, and then I'm gonna adopt her at the end of this campaign. Steal her. Yeah, affection she never got from me. I'm her real dad now.
So, hey, that video makes more sense now.
So I was targeted by the evil mage Scar just to divert my attention, which is ruthless, and my daughter should not be punished. Secondly, my deepest sympathy to Militant. Her family is Millicent. To Millie here.
How are you gonna take that? He just called you militant.
That's fine.
Okay.
Deep sympathy. Your family is being held underground as hostages, and I've lost enough family members to the ravages of war. So, since you're part of our family, we'll do everything we can to save yours. Third, I'd like to apologize to the one person who's been keeping us all together, the foundation and the glue of the party, the butler, Jost. You know, we don't appreciate you enough, but you've been keeping everything held together while we're away.
Does this mean I get a raise, sir?
Yes, you are overdue for a raise.
Perfect.
Gotta ask for it. Isn't the boss usually?
Not a good one. Get raises for everyone. Everyone gets a raise.
And then lastly, I'd like y'all to meet my new familiar. And from Izzo's sleeve,
I choose you.
a writing, colorful tattoo comes from his hand, and a bird flies out. And this, this is Wilbo, my familiar now. And that's it.
Well, if for nothing else, at least we got you guys some raises. That was a good meeting. If you want to go, you don't have to stay here.
Well, I just want to make sure there's no business to attend to on the manor for you.
I think
If you think
We
you're
did
using it,
two-
you're more than welcome to.
we got 2 house upgrades coming our way.
Yep,
So,
already in the tick queue.
thank you for watching.
Yep,
Oh.
that's
R&R.
You're little
If you want to keep it, you can. If you think it does take up an action to cast a spell, and my familiar gets an extra, not an extra action, but gets an action that you can do anything with. That you just cast a spell with.
The common tribe.
I saw that and you look a little sad.
After he apologized for being.
To your family is being held captive, and I feel bad.
So are you all heading off? Do you have a time that you frame that you think?
I imagine we'll be gone for at least a month on this one.
Month? Oh,
We're not sure how far we're traveling.
cool.
You've seen the maps, you know where we need to go to get to the mines.
For the most part. For what it's worth, I mean, this isn't going to be on the maps. It's not a known place. It's just a general direction and an idea of where it could be.
You disclose that you kind of, if you were to find the mountain top, that you would know where. If you were to find the mountaintop, would you disclose that information that you would then know how to get to from your visions?
Yes. If I see the mountaintop, I would be able to figure out where the entrance is.
Guess we're going climbing.
Seriously, where did this tent come from?
Kirad,
She was looking for you.
I apologize. I feel like you've been a lot more responsible than I remember you prior to this war, and I handed you back your bag of beans.
Oh no!
I forgot about these!
If you want to add a bag of beans to your inventory, it has 6 beans left.
It's been so long.
It's been sitting in my bag of holding for literally probably a year out of game. Like an actual year of our time.
Yeah, like I completely forgot about them.
The last time you, just because the last time you used it, I lost feeling in my hand, I think.
That's true, I'm
Oh,
pretty sure.
man.
Where's your boy?
Yeah, I'm totally still, or not responsible.
Just add the note so you only have 6 beans left on it.
Okay. I don't even remember what this does.
Plant it, water it, and watch crazy things happen. Why do I feel like I just made a grave mistake?
No.
Yeah, whatever.
We'll see. We'll deal with the consequences later.
It's already disrupted.
I guess we leave at dawn next morning. Unless there's any other business.
It's done now.
Ride for ruin.
I will try during the night to get information on it at Fluffy. But I don't even know Fluffy's name.
Theoden speech on the release of Eleanor Fields before we charged into save Ministeriet from the Horde of Wolves and the third movie Lord of the Rings. Ride for ruin!
Little cat, why were you looking for me?
Good thing.
Okay.
She heard you're also fluffy sometimes.
Which master? Okay. Okay, I'll trust that. Not cheating at all, little cat. What's your name? Fluffy. Oh, I can't remember that one. If I accidentally call you Fluffy, are you gonna scratch me?
She said
Can
Special 40
you
damage.
talk to Lucy? Lucifer? Can you communicate to Lucifer? In a language that's not verbal? She's like, I'm Mom's baby! This little fluffy thing is not your cool baby kitten. Because I want to know if Lucy knows who I am. Can you figure that out for me? Okay. Because he kept secrets. And look, cat, I think it's just bedtime. I'll make you your own little bed in my room, okay? Deal.
So if we can all talk to Fluffy, does that mean Lucifer can really talk to all of us? And
Yes.
Lucifer's just a dick?
Yes. That's 100% what that means.
Who would have guessed the guy named Lucifer, kind of a piece of shit.
Because he did let me one time pet him,
the
but he
best
told
thing
me
is the
it could only be
realization
one.
when I kicked the chair. No one. I'm sitting down with this cat. This cat hates what it does.
You hear a sudden as the back of your boot suddenly has pressure being pulled from it.
+2 to that perception.
It just keeps going.
Lucifer, stop.
That way it won't override any of the
What do you want?
And he just kind of walks in between your legs and
perception.
flicks his tail.
They want to know why you don't talk to them. Sure.
They are uninteresting.
Yeah, Lucifer can talk. He talked to me one time. He like told me, I asked him if I could pet him, and he said, only once. And I went, okay. And I'll listen to that because when Magic Cat tells you you can only pet him once, you better freaking listen, right? But I'll pet him once, and then he wouldn't talk to me or look at me again. But that's it. But
See how that they want your attention.
are we not there? I think we're having a private conversation somewhere else.
I don't think you've left.
Yeah.
I went upstairs to my room area.
You did how am I still talking to you then? I
Yeah.
have a room.
I thought you followed me. Because of a little fluffy
Are we
cat.
all done in the room?
Thought we were all still in the
Yeah,
room.
I think
No,
we're
I
gonna
thought
be
we were
leaving tomorrow
done.
morning.
Yeah.
I thought we were done.
Thank you.
I teleported 3 times.
Yeah. You don't walk anywhere in D&D.
Right.
Mind space, man. You just magically poof.
Wherever you needed, you're there.
Yep.
Hey, I got nothing. I then spend a part or the rest of the time before I go to sleep making a little cat bed.
Okay. Do you like this cat bed?
I'm going far.
Lucifer follows you.
Yeah.
Does Lucifer order something?
I'm pretty sure you won't, but I will.
As you order something, Karth like sees you sit down in your normal spot, brings over something for you, but also has a small dish for Lucifer. Hands it right to Lucifer.
I don't know. Did you follow us to the bar? What did you order?
Huh?
What did you order?
What do you mean?
Well, I didn't order for you, and I was just going to order you a beer.
No, I drink milk.
Well.
I'm a cat. Idiot. I don't drink beer.
You will, they'll let you alone.
I know
No,
this.
they won't. never do is not getting drunk.
My room is
It's just milk.
You could spice your milk up.
Do you remember that?
That. Is it like eggnog or is there like rum in it?
No.
It's a little cat
Karth just-
itchy.
Karth just brought him a little small dish of milk.
So Kurt plays cat.
Thanks, Bird.
Of course he does.
Did Kurt talk to the cat?
No.
Just know.
Lucifer can also communicate with people's brains.
That's why I asked.
He can do it. He's not a dog. Well, pump. Right.
Okay, take the phone.
Lucifer is a
Maybe. Okay.
Yeah, I teleported 5 times.
Taking my room.
Okay.
Ooh, can I just make sure that the bed is where I put it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. It's still in this front door.
Going the other way.
Back through the secret hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I hear anything?
I can see it. I'm just thinking I can see it.
Yeah.
You weren't very sneaky.
Who?
You.
Millie was not very sneaky. You guys placed the trap in front of my
I didn't play
I
something.
haven't played around.
You did, actually.
I did? I don't remember this at all.
No. You weren't here.
Oh.
It was a writer's
You were
thing.
sleepwalking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember this at all.
We had the doll. We placed it by you to get you in the morning, but you like broke it waking up, and then she decided since she knew where the doll was because she was you last time that she was gonna prank her dad with it
But Ritz has not fallen for it.
because
He continues to use the back exit in his room.
Why do you have doors? You can never use them.
I don't know.
So where's the doll?
Really? On the front of his door.
I have my secret tunnels to my room. It's boarded up and I only use this one door.
Yeah, because I would slip little things into his room.
It's not something
I
I do.
like boarded mine up and I only use my door. Like 36 on the end.
And I only use my secret tunnel to middle that I could go visit Brad or you
We'll see.
in your sleep.
You can just use your doors.
Hopefully I'm a peaceful snorer.
I've tried a couple bracelets on your wrist that you never ask about in the next morning. You just enchant them and give them to other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't ask for a bag.
So the adventure is going to take you into the Crevasse Mountains.
Do I know anything about the Craft Mountains?
You've been through it like 5 different times this campaign, yeah.
Oh, okay. Good. Never mind.
And you're really, really old.
I'm really old, guys.
I didn't even ask how old the cat was.
Which life is he on? We don't know.
I am trying to talk to Lucifer, but I don't want to talk to him in front of you. And I don't want you to know things. You still don't know that Lucifer is anything but a cat officially.
Dude, works for my cat.
But you don't know how. I do.
Serves the world.
Of course, I don't know information you don't know. That's all I know.
I'm sure he's not just a reading cat, dude. Anyway, who wakes up first?
Whoever wants to. Kira makes breakfast with her spices and herbs.
I have the lots of spices.
I'll get over to make coffee.
It's Cajun.
Down with the morning newspaper, enjoy some
Yeah.
coffee, and
Yeah.
the rich
Drop
drama.
says it right in front of your door when you wake up.
Cool.
I probably actually woke up first, but I just laid sideways in the bed with my hands like resting on my hands, staring at the little kitten asleep in its little bed. I'm like,
You guys just staring into it.
oh, she's so asleep.
far away is the portal to where we think we need to
The
go?
last close portal was at the tip of the dagger throwing and backstabbing incident, which would mean you'd have to cross an ice lake, get back down, back towards, and get on track, which would actually slow you down. So it'd be better to just head up the mountain.
Okay. I'm going to ready all the supplies I can to make gliders for everyone.
Okay.
I think we're moving up a mountain, not down.
Just in case we need to make an emergency exit.
Yeah.
Or, you know how sometimes go up and then they go down, and then they go up and then they go down?
Right peaks and valleys.
So he's
No, we glided down over the old castle with the vampire in it to the forest.
So I'm going to give everyone their own glider, yeah.
Maybe now I have to carry this shit around with me.
Oh, it folds up and fits in your bag just fine.
Oh, wow.
Pops. Do you want a little kitty backpack, like a little backpack I could put a little cat in?
It will take a few weeks, yes.
Oh, never mind.
Sounds like a custom item to me.
Make sure it's got clear
Okay, well,
plastic
you
on the
get them for the
outside.
next time we're in town.
We'll try.
Thank you.
Probably.
No, Mom, I'm gonna ask him.
Oh, yes.
He might take it back from you. or something like that.
He might take
There's
it.
always the chance.
Wow, she's not miffed about it at all.
It's going to require survival checks all the way around to get this adventure started.
Start surviving.
Natural 20 for 29.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still getting used to this new armor. It's a little heavier.
10.
That mithril plate was
Okay.
really light.
Where do you go?
11.
13.
I'm a lot stronger, so I can take care of it, but still.
13.
Is it loud?
What'd you get, Phil?
Is it loud armor?
He's gotta roll with the teeniest.
Mithril armor gives me advantage on spells.
13?
This gives me disadvantage.
But I can take it. With disadvantage. Still doing pretty good. It's ridiculous.
Well, that's
7.
because of the post.
Okay. Yep. So majority of the party passes there, and so make it up the first leg of the mountain. It's getting pretty familiar. You made this trek like 3 times now at this point. Make pretty good pace. You reach the base of the mountain by in the night. Yeah, you can roll survival check again.
Yes.
8.
6.
12.
20.
Is that natural?
9.
Ryder?
Negative. No, she got 0.
Nice. Good job.
Your first 0.
Your first.
It's not a crit. There's not a 1, so.
No.
Try that on the road 4.
Ryder, as our new player here, will you roll a D100?
Good luck.
Don't kill us.
So roll these 2 right here. Both of them.
And then it's just
88.
88.
88.
That's a fun number. Hopefully. Not a death number.
Definitely that number.
As you approach a bend in the mountainside, you come across a whole murder of crows that have been stricken dead. Do you investigate?
Hey guys, what do you call 2 crows on a log? An attempted murder.
Hey, slapper. I'll investigate.
Anyways, what's up with that?
Bunch of dead birds.
Okay, you said yes.
You're welcome by and just ignore it.
It's like a murdered murder.
The cats are on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you get to roll. You get to roll booster.
Just don't get dirty. Remember, you're all white. Okay. Her white fluffy cat. Hey, you going forward with Lucifer?
Lucifer hops down off your shoulder and drops down and starts sniffing the birds. Go and roll investigation. Writer.
Investigation. Yep. Roll that, and then look at your investigation. It says +9. Let me see.
Her intelligence is higher.
So what is that? What's 9 plus 6? Good job.
Nice job. Yeah, so Ryder, you and Lucifer determine that this looks like an elven mage in the last couple days walked by and cast some sort of thunder over a murder of crows.
Just to be a jerk. Oh.
So you can tell Darling that
And
if
if
you want
only
to.
Lucifer talk.
You can tell Darling that if you want to. That's
You
only
can just
information.
say, I told you. Like, you don't have to repeat what he just said. You can say, I told Darling what. You want to come here now? You're gonna just hold
Elves
it
did
and
this.
introduce yourself.
Is that all you got? Elves did this?
Well, magic could have.
Did you see any tracks?
North.
Is that where we're going?
Yes. I'm not surprised you get lost.
You knew what my last spot was right close to you. So we might be following some elves. Lucifer doesn't,
Wait, are there good elves?
I don't know, he just killed a flock of birds.
Oh, touche.
Can we do our Arcana check to see what kind of magic was used?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use a flash of genius, so that's 17 total.
Okay. Yeah, thunder magic.
Can I see if there's any tracks? Like how many there are?
You can go investigate. Okay. Kind of the same thing. Now that you've been pointing out that it's magic that killed the birds, makes sense. There's like 100 of them, but you don't really see footprints that wind off any trail. It looks like it probably continues up north.
But I can't tell how many footprints.
No.
Can I make sure they left nothing behind, like a trap?
You can roll investigation.
Natural 20 for 32.
Yeah. As you investigate, you do differentiate some of the footprints, and you can kind of see that they were semi-masking some of their footprints, but a band of dwarves were pushed ahead of elves. You can see smaller footprints that are small but wider footprints versus an elf's lean and narrow. So something must have happened here where it caused angst in the elves.
Can you tell how fresh those tracks are?
Can I tell how fresh they are? Like how far ahead they probably are of us?
2-3 days.
It's not like they only have hours on us. They probably have a couple days. Plus, I don't mean to sound rude or anything, but it looks like they're pushing some dwarves around. And I don't know if it means pushing them in front of them, like prodding them on, or if they just got in a fight here.
Are
But
there any chests around?
yeah, so it could be they're 2 or 3 days ahead of us, but they could be 2 or 3 days ahead of us with dwarves constantly fighting them, or 2 or 3 days ahead of us walking slow because they're trying to prod something forward.
Well, I think in either scenario we should probably keep up the pace. maybe step it up a bit.
Run into them?
If they're on the way, maybe we can free. I assume these are going to be some of your family or friends or kin.
I agree.
I don't know what it's going to look like once we get into the dwarven mines, but if the elves are already capturing dwarves outside of here, there's a chance they've already taken control of the mines, in which case we could use all the help we can get.
From what I've seen, they have control of dwarves, and they're forcing the dwarves to take the mines. It doesn't look good.
Forcing them to do something they like to do already.
It's different.
Forcing them to dig deeper than we've ever done.
I think it'd benefit us if we
Yeah,
take the time
I'm
to
not.
clean it
I
out of the
just
way.
want us to be prepared for
Are you gonna push through the night then?
what might come in front.
I think it's
Yes.
useful and invigorated to push through the night.
At least the first night.
Take 1 point of exhaustion.
At least the first night.
Alright, fair enough.
Please roll survival.
See if anything gets it around. 12.
19.
Thankfully,
Whoa.
7.
8.
That's a 19.
I had 13.
Okay, and Ryder.
You roll a no.
Okay.
You can roll, or you can press that -2 and see what you roll there. Yep. Try it. Yep. 17. Good job.
The majority of the party succeeds. Just for the sake of how many days of rest that you had, you will not take a point of exhaustion as you push through the night. It is now daytime again, so another roll.
Roll again.
You're 1 day closer on the heels of.
You didn't take a point of exhaustion?
You did not. Okay.
Yeah.
17.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
13.
All right.
27. 22.
Okay. All right. Pretty much perfect. You make good time. You think you're only a day out from these peaks. You can kind of see the backside of them now. You're also only a day behind the footprints.
But now we really need to sleep.
If you push through it tonight, when you wake up in the morning, while you may follow up and land ahead or catch up to the people before they hit the mine entrance, you will potentially take the risk of a point of exhaustion.
If I'm being honest, I think 1 point of exhaustion will not impact our ability that strongly to fight them, and I think
Okay.
perhaps freeing the dwarves prior to them getting into the mines would put us at a greater advantage, seeing that these elves would be without reinforcements. If the elves are in the mines, once they're in there, it's going to be an all or nothing, freeing all the dwarves or none of the dwarves. If we can free a number of them now, they can assist us in dealing with who's left in the mines.
I agree. And whatever information I have as well.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think it'd be worth suffering 1 point. Suffering a small amount of exhaustion in order to gain the upper hands in a greater battle.
Collective, yes.
Could be under.
Survival check.
But now this is at disadvantage.
Nope. Not exhaustion till after this. So.
12.
I rolled a 5, then a 3, and now I just rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
21.
12.
4.
11.
11.
Natural 20 for 29.
Ah.
Okay. So what was that? I need everybody again because that was a lot. So John, what are you?
Rolled a nat 1, but I got 3.
Okay.
12.
12. Okay. Phil. 4. Okay.
8.
All right.
11.
Okay.
21.
21. All right. 29. Who wants to roll against? I know. Who wants to roll against the DM?
Yeah, I've got great luck. I'll do it.
Yeah.
D6, please.
Use the baby. Oh.
Choose the bit. No, I'm not using them.
They're going on rolls.
4.
Please roll a D6.
6.
3.
Please roll a D6.
6.
down.
Wow. You
Meaning
rolled a 1. You tied every time.
only 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh man.
Dude.
You guys push through the night, and it is
2 points
just
would've kinda hurt.
yeah,
Exactly.
capping, and you guys are just coming over the cap. You recognize this cap of snow, and you're kind of pushing ahead of the group right now, Yudra, because you recognize this as visions. Millie is running to the top, and you get to the top just as dawn breaks, that twilight, and you see, not 500 feet in front of you. It looks like a group of maybe 10 elves with about 20 chained dwarves, and they're ushering them. The dwarves look pretty beat up. They're not in winter gear. It is snowing right now, not heavily, but it is cold. You can see the wind kind of blustering through the valley here. Down at the very end of this valley, kind of in a bowl, more on the eastern side of the crevasse, there's a bowl that goes in, and you can see a dug out snow dome, and in it is a black hole that looks like an entrance to something. You can see it faintly glowing blue, and you recognize that this is the entrance that they had been working in your visions a couple weeks ago to unbury, and that it's indeed been opened. They're nearly 500 feet in front of you. They are not alerted to your presence yet, so what do you all want to do?
I'm gonna put up my hood.
It's at night?
No, it's twilight and dawn. No.
Okay. So they're not moving yet.
They are moving.
Okay.
They've been slowly moving.
What does it look like down there? Does it look like dwarves that have been trapped or captured by elves?
They're not resisting at this point.
Yes,
They're not looking good.
How many elves?
10.
I'm gonna summon my cannon.
Okay.
We're pretty far from them. Can it move?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's got legs.
I wanna when in range, I'm gonna get a crossbow bolt, but I wanna put my coat of elven kind up so they can't really see me.
Do you want me to distract him?
I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat on myself, and it's 10 minutes, so it's gonna last well into combat. But from this point forward, I can dash as a bonus action.
I'm gonna grab companion wolf.
Ooh, actually, no, I'm not. Sorry. Just realized I'm not going to do that. Actually, I will. Yep. Nope. Sorry. I'm going back and forth. Thought my cast range was much farther than that for the other spell.
Are you guys gonna be making your way to challenge this? Okay. Alright. Go ahead and roll initiatives, hold the numbers. I need a moment because I will be
Yeah? You're the most passionate right now to take out these mother truckers. You're like,
Is she the one that said initiative?
I have a sweater almost as color, and I'm like, I don't know what I just don't even
Okay. You can roll your dice or click it, your choice.
These are pretty much.
I was gonna say, your sweater is kind of similar colors right now.
Remember that number.
Yeah, but she has like a cable in its sweater.
Yeah, I do.
People is turning up.
Yeah. Don't worry.
The real reason we decided to suffer the levels of exhaustion is just so we can get combat in the session.
Yeah,
Sure.
Get to the good part.
No, just your ability checks, which is like if you're trying to perceive anything, you're gonna disadvantage, but it's not like actually fighting.
Or if you're trying to stealth up to them.
But I still have where I can't get below a 10.
I have already had disadvantage, so it doesn't make a difference for me.
Yeah. And I already have advantage.
So do you.
For what?
Stealth checks, disadvantage. Because of our plate armor.
Yeah. And I have advantage, so it just cancels out.
Two very clanky teammates as they like go stumbling down the hill.
Glide on their asses.
Oh my god, we could just like dive
From
bombing.
above.
I would definitely let go of my glider at 60 feet above them and try and drop it with a sword. Just
Could we toboggan? Like, could we just pretend we're sleds?
Just shine your metal up a little bit. You're like, here we
Some
go.
wax on the bottom.
I love that.
Buff it up. We got this.
Put the turret on my back and I'll just
The
arms back, just.
Slide down on a shield.
I'll say,
Like,
yeah. What's a Sinbad? I don't remember that, Katie. I used to watch all the time as a kid. Sinbad.
Yeah.
Take the shield and go down the slope
Yeah.
on the shield.
I love that movie.
The sled.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good move right now.
I don't know. With how heavy.
Think about the weight. No, exactly. Think about the weight we have. We could like bowling balls.
I was thinking with how heavy we are, we would just like immediately go into the snow
Oh.
and just give out
Unless it's
underneath us.
crunchy on the top. Like, if it's a crunchy, icy layer, I think we could get some momentum going.
Speaking of the snow, I'm imagining with the footprints we've been following, like the lightly dainty elves are like stepping on top of the snow, and the dwarves are like having to like trench through. Like
They're not
into
even
the
stepping,
day.
like it's not footsteps, it's just like a pad.
tunnel.
Because they're like walking, just like shoving the snow out.
They're plowing while the
The elves are just walking on top of it. Yeah.
It reminds me of like that meme where it's like one of my dogs needs to lose weight and it's like one of them doesn't. And like one of them's walking on top of the snow, one of them's like carving a path in the snow.
It's not fat, it's stout. I love fat dogs. They're so cute.
They're not fat, they're chunky.
You doing trigonometry over there, Colin?
Yep.
Okay. Just checking.
Simple game,
So
man.
Katoa.
So, oh,
Never forget.
I was gonna say, mine was always, oh heck, another hour of algebra.
This what?
So, sin cosine tangent is opposite over hypotenuse, adjacent over hypotenuse, opposite over adjacent, which it comes out to, oh heck, another hour of algebra.
That's pretty good.
And it's always, I mean, like, it's in the order that you would learn it, sin cosine tangent.
Yeah.
And I've never had to question that. But I also know, like, SOHCAHTOA is, then it does sin opposite over hypotenuse, cosine, adjacent over hypotenuse. I had to use that, like, a couple days ago, a couple weeks ago. I had to, like, sit down and be like, how do I do this again? Oh my god, I totally forgot. I was like, because I was, we were doing decking for octagons, and I was trying to figure out what to cut my board links at that were going vertical across this, so I was, like, doing that to figure out the triangle of, like, how much length do I need to get as I go across, and then I realized, oh my god, these are 90-degree triangles, I just need to gain a foot on it. I was like, I just need to gain a foot on it. I overthought it for so long.
I tell kids all the time, the one you will use the most is geometry. And you're like, when will I ever use this? Geometry is what it is. Yeah.
I don't know. I use algebra a lot more, but that's
Oh,
because
really?
I do like stuff for electronics. So.
Yeah.
Event. No, it's expert.
Alrighty. Now I can get Starling. You're first for your initiative.
8.
8. Ritz.
19.
19. Sir Ben.
Page. 5.
5. Gerald.
Gerald's you.
Yep. Kirad.
17.
17. Fizzle.
10.
I took a second to cast a spell, that's why.
Millicent.
You guys were all immediate.
15.
15. Nice. I think that's your best ever.
I know. What I said.
Good luck.
Just want to make
8 for Fluffy.
Yeah.
How heavy is
Yeah,
blood?
we
Like
got the
65
same
pounds?
initiative. That's
Yeah.
how on it we are.
What did Lucy get?
Lucy
None of his.
was a 15.
I think like 250-pound wrecking ball traveling 60 feet a second, or was it 10 feet a second towards them? I'm running a 100-yard dash across this whole thing.
Don't tell me that doesn't do damage.
I am my own railgun. There's a build that you can move like 500 feet a second. And I was like, if you just put on plate mail and do that, could you just like become a railgun? Where it's like, I move 100 feet a second and I weigh 200 pounds. Just
There's a build you can do that lets you have a melee attack range of 40. It's so stupid. It's like someone like insults you from like 40 feet away, like,
I've
great
always,
words.
I've always heard of the.
So you guys, I'm assuming, what was? If you want to try for stealth, you can, but everybody needs to roll for stealth.
I wouldn't recommend it. It's all at disadvantage.
We roll for violence.
Who's at disadvantage? Everyone?
Yeah, because we have
Right,
a
right,
costume.
No.
Or are you just running down the hill?
They're just going.
Nope.
Just run.
I'm pretty sure we just were talking about my clank, 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 clank.
Part of us stealth or no?
It's got to be all or nothing. It's going to be a collective party, passes or fails.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
So everybody can roll.
They're going.
Let's say nobody has the silence spell where they can just silence an area and then we just move and don't make any sound.
I got Shatter, which is a thunderous boom. Kind of the same thing.
How far away from them are we?
You're about 500 feet, but if you choose to just go in, then you'll be about this distance
Okay.
at the start of the battle.
We're just going in.
Yeah, let's just go in.
Okay.
Blue ball.
How far away are we?
Fuck it, blue ball.
Did you say?
Now we're
Now we're
5,
this far.
10, 81, 80 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, perfect.
From the back
How
line,
far?
125.
Oh, okay. I can hit almost any.
Now that you're closer, you see a group of dwarves. There's only, most of them, there's a lot of women, children in the group. The 40 dwarves. There only looks about 4 males that look like they might be able to help. Mechanically, in combat, if you can get to them and use an action, a sleight of hand, and pass the DC check, you can potentially have 4 extra fighters to help with that.
We don't need them. We got an army of us.
So with that said,
I'm
top round is D.
Two. D.
D's nuts.
It's A, B, C, D, D's
So we're
Each time I say D.
He said D.
D.
Yeah.
what are dwarves and what are?
Doors to the floor, up in the middle.
This is a 17 hit Kirab.
There's a.
Dwarves are just the 4 up in the middle.
No.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the? Have you heard of the villager railgun?
Yeah. I was ready in action, and they just like.
How about your
Yes.
Okay.
Pass the cannonball.
That is going to be 7 piercing damage.
But at that point,
It's moved at like 2 miles in 6 seconds.
How many is 7?
Yep, 7.
I figure at this point, Fizzle's unstoppable.
Darling,
I have a hood on, so they can't
Yeah.
necessarily, like, they have disadvantage of seeing me.
Okay. Does a 19 hit?
AC dropped to
Yeah.
21.
Okay.
23. A lot of deals, damn.
How about a 17?
Yes, it does.
Supposed to
Okay.
do something.
2 arrows come your way for a 7 and an 8.
That should be the same.
They don't have high initiative.
Wait.
Higher than you guys.
Obviously.
Let's see, Ben.
Yep.
Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
How about a 23?
Yes.
Okay. Looks like 5 points of piercing damage. Gerald. That's not gonna hit, and neither will that. Alright, next up is Ritz. You see 4 elves with bows that start immediately flinging arrows as they hear you clambering down the mountain.
Can I go? Where am I on this little thing? I guess I'll go off to the right or the left. My left or left.
Saving throw.
About 30 feet. Where am I? Right there? Oh, okay, go right there. Sorry.
It was a concentration check.
Over there. Yeah, just get out of the way, Ben. Still in the. There's no coverage, right?
Nope.
Okay, so 30 feet that way, and then I've already.
Do we get bonuses for being near you?
While we were trudging down the hill, I activated that right as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I took the 8 damage already.
Okay.
Or about it. Right.
Battle formation.
And then, I activated on my dragon, winged short bow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fire 2 shots at
E&D. Okay.
Just a cloud of darkness. Murder darkness. Just kill, like leaving dead bodies. It's killing it.
Does not hit.
That's being engulfed by the darkness.
Hits.
In every direction.
So we'll just do in part Ds. The first one is the second one.
Okay.
You can't see if you're just like floating through, and as it like goes.
How far am I though?
I mean, you just follow by silence.
D.
But also,
Just so I have an idea.
enveloped by darkness, you just get punched in every direction.
How much is it?
The darkness grabs you, just like shocking. The darkness is shocking me. Help. Cast magic. Gold.
So that's a 7. Of we'll put lightning as the active or the type. So it's gonna be 7 of lightning piercing damage
Okay.
plus I'm doing 8d8. 7 radiant damage.
Okay.
So total 14 damage.
Yep.
And that is it. That is it.
Okay. Next up is one of the archmages.
miss his saving throws. So he put me out there. Oh, Rich was between us, that's why. That makes sense. Rich was moved up too. He's right here. Oh. That's what I couldn't see either. Thought he just stuck me over in the corner. Nobody's next to Ben. He doesn't get
Nobody
any.
puts baby.
Nobody's next to Ben. Nobody gets the bonuses.
Man, take a shower. God, only making survival checks. Jeez.
This dwarven veil covers a lot more of my body. Sweat a lot more.
Yeah. Just carrying that new armor now. Still has like that new car smell to it.
Archmaid points at Kired and casts Lightning Bolt. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
So dexterity saving?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
19? Okay, that passes. You're going to take half damage of lightning damage, 8d6. That's going to be 15 points of lightning damage. Next up is A. A is gonna shoot at Fluffy.
Oh, shoot.
Why does he shoot at her cat?
I feel like Fluffy should get
Dirty
should have
20.
disadvantage because it's a white cat in a snowfield.
Yeah.
It
What?
doesn't hit.
Dirty 20 doesn't hit?
I don't think so.
What's your AC?
Okay, attention.
It hits.
Okay, and then a 27. Okay. 2 arrows hit the white cat.
Or
8 piercing damage and 10 piercing damage.
She does have a point. At least cats have higher lives.
No.
So,
Next up is Kurad.
So we're just
Can I
Or
move?
body armor.
I also have my wolf out.
Okay.
It's somewhere. It's gonna follow me. Can I move 30 feet that direction?
Oh, look at that. It even knows that these are tokens that you can summon.
Oh, because I put a bunch of different ones in my thing.
Where'd it go? Wolf, okay.
30 feet like a dodge way.
Okay.
Me too. But I like to be excited in front of the wolf.
No. You can do something like that.
I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave. Going that direction?
This direction?
Yeah.
Or this direction?
So it goes 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, 10 feet tall. So whichever direction to get the most of them.
without hitting the wall.
Yeah.
You can get these 3.
Okay. That's kind of what I see. Then I need to do a dexterity saving throw.
Certainly. What's the save?
20.
Okay, 2 pass, 1 fails.
Okay, the fail takes 13, and the passes, successful ones take half.
Okay.
And the failed is also knocked prone.
Okay.
And then the water spreads out across the ground in all directions. There's no flames, so that doesn't matter. And then it vanishes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Anything else?
No, because the wolf can't reach them yet.
Alright, Millicent.
And that's losing forms.
After Millicent is going to be the assassin, then Lucifer.
I'm going to charge up my armor. I
Okay.
can evoke. So anyone within 30 feet of me now has,
Fluffy is. Serban is just outside. So is Kirad.
so anyone within 30 feet, gets advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws and regains maximum hit points, possible from any healing.
Okay. Nice.
So I'll charge that up, and then I'm going to cast,
The Outlaws of Thunder Junction just came to stroke.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on,
Snakes can
just do, can I move, can I move forward a little bit now?
I got the
That's 10.
I think D is now within 60 feet, correct?
It looks like a Outlaws poster.
Yeah.
So I'll cast Toll the Dead, wisdom saving 20.
Okay. That's a 17.
So it fails.
And he's taking damage, so remember it's like
Yeah.
a D12 now.
The tidal wave hit.
The tidal wave hit, even for half
Which
damage.
one is knocked prone?
Not prone, it would be D as well.
Oh, so yeah, definitely hit.
So damage increases by 1 die when
Just
you
remember
reach.
you have disadvantage on ranged attacks, I think.
So it tells you up here, it's 3d8, but it's, right now it's 3d12 because he's already taken damage.
3Ds.
It's 17. Okay, perfect.
Would you want your initiative?
Fine.
Anything else?
You're about to have some stuff done. This would be pretty cool.
No.
Okay.
You can already dash as a bonus action right now. It's at speed.
It's gonna go on session.
Man. So I can move 60 feet right off the grid.
You still have another 20 of movement though, if you need it, but then it puts you to.
Oh, they're so hard to see.
You want to go after that Archmage or? Honestly, yeah. If I could.
I cannot see those. Let me take the screen. I'm gonna market those.
Yeah, for spellcasters. Yeah. Thomas, I can only move 60 feet. I think he's
Are you
about
walking?
I got you. Yeah. Nice. I'm arranged like 240 feet, so I was like, I just run away and just shoot really far.
Ritz.
Because he's closer.
Yeah.
Don't worry about distance.
13 to hit.
That'd be
How about a 10?
army tool.
Okay. And now it's Lucifer's turn.
It's a spell infused ring with a second level spell. Okay. What's this do?
Hey, did you know Colin's his dad?
Oh, it's
We had a kid last year that were in like a meeting with all of kindergarten and Colin's there. And we're like, and Mr. Collin, and he just gets up out of nowhere.
Are you the
Mr. Collin's my dad!
us?
No, he's not.
Bring you that.
Yeah,
That's
Mr.
what
Collin's my
I'm
dad!
saying.
And
Either that or
Colin's like,
die, I'll
it's
just-
me.
Just nail it.
And of course, it's like the only ginger kid in all of kindergarten. Mr. Collin's my dad! He's really not. You should sit down. I go, is his dad named Colin? Or like last name? Nope.
Purposely
Not it at all. We're like, oh wow.
Yeah, I wonder if You can't hold action, but you can hold your action, but you can't hold like your whole turn. You can't hold like your whole action. Yeah. That's where like if you wanted to choose to go like act last. Yeah, that way you can. Yeah, so the thing is, it's not near as effective if you like hasten.
So my water's been going.
I don't know what she's doing.
We just got the sink going.
She's taking a shower.
Yeah, that's what I was decided to take a bath.
The door's open. Oh.
Hey, turn the water off. Thank you.
Is the shower on?
She's just under the sink. I wonder if that's the thing where she like, maybe she's like to mask the sounds or something. I don't know.
She disappeared. Might be open. Hope you have an air freshener.
Alright, Fizzle, your turn.
Okay. My action, I'm going to cast haste
Okay.
on
Little me was
Finn.
terrified.
Okay.
Bonus action, I'm going to use my artillery turret
Mm-hmm.
to attack. Who's closest? We'll go with C.
C?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the door was not open.
To attack.
Can you flash? For like 10 hours? Nothing.
To attack with the force ballista, that's going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Alright.
You go poop.
It sucks they don't have like a damage thing you can just click for the cannon.
Yeah, how dare it make you use your own dice?
Rude.
It gives you access to the dice along the side, too.
Oh yeah. You right, you right.
You click them with how many you need, you just roll them all together.
Hells yeah. Alright, we're doing that. So it's going to hit D for 15 damage.
Not C?
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, C's right in front of me. It's going to hit C for 15 damage and be pushed back 5 feet.
Okay.
And then action bonus action, my familiar, with his new fancy collar around
Wow.
his neck.
Took it away from Deidre.
Take
Put it on a bird.
It's a spectral blue glowing bird. And
It's a birdie.
it's gonna...
Deidre's a real member of our party.
it's gonna fly.
Oh, you don't have summons yet.
No, it's a familiar.
What is it?
It's a hawk. Nice hawk. Hawkeye, you call it Hawkeye.
Wow, that's inconvenient.
I didn't like that.
Hush.
Huh.
Did you just put a little bird there?
Yeah.
Who's dating this right now?
What?
Still dating this right now. This little bird
You could
thing.
put the like giant bracelet around
Yeah, put the
it.
bracelet
Where do you
all
want your
over
burb? Right
It's
there?
wearing, yeah, it's wearing like a collar. So my bird's gonna fly up to like here, and it's gonna cast Vortex Warp on Ben with its action.
Okay.
Teleporting him 90 feet to the Archmage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty.
Here's a paladin in plate mail right next to you.
Delivered on my doorstep.
Uh-huh.
Good job, guys.
Better than
And so I cast haze. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, darling.
That's the point of.
You're up next, Ryder. So what plan is that?
So now that I know
You would know.
that my first shot doesn't have to be my
Sneak attack.
sneak attack shot,
It's not like Baldur's Gate. It's nice.
I would like to move to where I can get that archmage. I have 120 feet, but so I just want to move up just a little bit, but also get clear sight.
Do you want to do this archmage?
Nope.
Okay.
That one hit rad. That tends to be how I do things. I also don't realize that this one is an archmage yet, because it hasn't done anything.
I thought it did. I thought it casted a spell.
I don't know. All I know is that one hit rad. And I don't like that one right now. And I think it did. Who hit Fluffy? Well, we're gonna go with this. Okay. So, will a 20 or dirty 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So that's just gonna be a regular hit. So that's 9 points of damage to him.
Okay.
And now that he's had damage, I am going to get the other bolts out, the Bloodseeker crossbow bolt,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try for him again. And I have advantage because he's taken damage. So I get sneak attack automatically.
You could put sneak attack on the other one because I'm within 5 feet of him. But
Oh yeah, touche. But I get advantage this one. I don't get advantage when you're within 5 feet of him. It's just
Yeah.
automatic sneak attack.
now you have a chance to crit too.
No, I have a chance for it. Except for 9. Oh, that's a 9. Okay. Ooh, I know. So that's dirty 20.
That'll help.
That'll hit. And we'll take 7d6 of damage. Three- 30 points of damage at the Archmage.
Nice. Anything else?
That was action bonus action.
Okay. Fluffy, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna think about that. What do you want to do?
How much is
In order to do that one, you have to get 5 feet within somebody.
Could she cast that levitt? Don't you have? Well, I was thinking that she could probably.
She can use one of her dice to basically move 60 feet. Yeah.
Use one of your dice to move 60 feet, and then you can get closer. Plus, you still have the 30 feet of movement, right?
No, it just doubles the.
Oh, it just doubles.
Yeah. But I could get her right up to this guy.
Okay.
You want to
She
go?
would like to do that.
Okay.
What dice does she have? Do you
It
have?
just subtracts. There's a minus way at the bottom of her actions. She has 8 expendable die per long rest that she can use.
Oh, okay. It just helps you move faster.
And technically, you fly. You do a flying leap.
Yeah. Without the wing.
Meow meow.
So you went down there, and now you would like to do this. So you can hit that. Plus 12. So that go.
25 hits.
She doesn't have anything that can move somebody, right?
She does have stuff that can move somebody.
How far can?
Depending on when she uses the die, you gotta read one of her action or abilities. But yeah, she can use the dice for a lot of things.
Do this. 15 damage.
Okay, she attacks 3 times.
And she uses the same weapon every time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
It's a scimitar of speed.
Tap this 2 more times, so tap it once more. And then tell him the number.
24.
That'll hit.
26.
That'll hit.
Hit this again. And tell him how much damage.
16.
Okay.
Now one more time.
18.
That will hit, yeah.
13.
You see this white cat tear out this elf like it's the bunny from Monty Python. Okay, next up is the assassin.
I just watched you tear man down. Right? Did she kill it?
No.
No. Okay.
You taking the assassins on our side?
No.
She did 15, 16.
You're sure? He's not coming for me.
31.
Does a 21 hit Fluffy?
Yes.
Assassins coming.
How about an 18?
No.
Okay. And it's going to be 7 points of piercing damage, and you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, so up here, click that. Now, put in 7 right there. Just click it, and then hit 7. Okay, and then hit damage.
Was it 17?
Is it 17 damage?
No, it was 7.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then go here. And then you need to go swipe that way. One. Constitution saving throw. So find the one that says Constitution with a C on it. What does that say? Yeah, that you click it.
Okay, you will take 12 points of poison damage.
So click. Put in 12.
No, hit damage.
Now hit damage.
Okay.
And now hit
You're
out.
doing okay. You still have
You're
damage.
doing better than me right now.
Alright. Gerald's turn. He is going to dash. And that's his turn.
You just gotta
Last turn of the round is...
do something.
Couldn't lose for just kicking it, right?
Yeah.
Sir Ben.
Speed loading.
Alright. I will bonus action ignite my sword.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make 2 attacks against the Archmage in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, crit.
Okay, first attack is nat 1.
Hey, fumble chart.
Yeah.
Fumble chart.
Fumble chart.
No.
2 fumble charts.
No.
3 fumble charts.
I've never rolled on it yet,
No.
so
Ryder, fumble chart.
Cat you are.
It's funny.
Some fun games until someone gets hurt.
And we're the ones getting hurt right now.
Everyone else does it. Everyone says yes.
No, I said no.
You really want to teach your daughter peer pressure is the thing?
You're pressing her to say no. It's
Yeah, but you're just taught her.
Yeah, we know
everybody
everybody
else is doing it. Everybody else is saying yes. But we're trying to teach her how to
We
say
taught her to
no.
say no to peer pressure.
Normally people say yes.
Don't trust me.
because they're gonna say yes when you fumble.
No, we are not.
Are you gonna say yes when your daughter fumbles?
Ouch.
That was yes? Okay. Alrighty.
Oh, just break my heart. Okay.
Please roll a D100, Luke.
My tablets, I know.
No, cat would say no. Yeah.
Yeah, Stardew is like, look at her.
92.
Wait for you
92.
to have a fumble chart. She can tell you to roll yes.
Your attack ricochets back and hit yourself. Roll your damage as if you hit your target and apply it to yourself.
Oh man. Why did you say yes to the fumble chart?
Sweet, that is 20 points of damage.
It's only one time, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Broken his sword in half.
Second attack.
Why?
Dirty 20.
That will hit.
Because everyone rolls it.
Because it's funny, Ben just hit himself.
In the head.
15 it's going to be 15 points of slashing damage
Okay.
plus 7 points of fire damage
It's a good thing for you.
plus. I'll go ahead and Divine Smite once
Okay.
for an
You think
additional
she's not gonna notice?
5d8.
5d8. Oh.
Paladins
Third
are
level spell
overpowered.
slot. 28 radiant damage on top of that.
Yep.
Okay.
Bless you.
Let's get larger cats.
I'm gonna move away from the Archmage. I'm gonna move 30 feet towards the.
Do you create opportunity attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Let me check my features because I don't know if some.
You might have had something recently that.
Nope. No, he has attack of opportunity.
Okay.
You can move at double speed.
I can move at double speed.
Haste?
Haste gives me double movement speed.
Yeah, target speed is double. Yeah, plus
No.
Target speed is double.
Where?
It's like the very first
Choose
line.
only creature until. Oh yeah, target speed is double. So I'll move towards the dwarves. I have a second action from the haste spell, so he gets attack of opportunity.
Yep.
He gets
24 to hit.
I will reaction shield.
Hey.
Okay.
What's it gonna take for me to untangle these dwarves?
It's an action of sleight of hand. And you don't know the DC.
Use in
Are you
action.
proficient?
Is it chains?
Mm-hmm. It
Okay.
blocks.
I am not proficient in sleight of hand.
Okay.
So,
Would I have known that?
No.
Like,
These are.
from where I was, would I know?
Yeah, I said that at the start of the battle.
Huh?
I said that at the start of the battle.
Yeah, but I was just making sure it's something
Okay.
that, like, my character would know.
You can roll for it. It's just going to be disadvantage.
I'm instead gonna turn and make 3 Eldritch Blast attacks against the guy I just ran from, the Archmage.
Okay.
So that's 29 to hit
Yep.
for 7 points of force damage.
Okay.
27 or 28 to hit for an additional 6 points of force damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, yeah. Just as I turn, like looking like Harry Potter running down the hill, casting spells, just. And he's just like as he runs away, just boom boom, and I'll turn as I'm turning and cast my last Eldritch Blast at the other Archmage. That's an 18 to hit.
Okay. That'll hit.
1 point of force damage. As I'm trying to very carefully not hit the dwarves, as I'm like, duck! Just kind of graze
You
them.
don't have to duck far.
Yeah,
Alright, is that your turn?
that's my turn.
Awesome. We are on.
I'll move up into melee with that Archmage. Since
Okay.
I have movement speed for it. Then,
Alright, we are into round 2. And that's where we're going to end the session tonight.
Oh,
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for episode 17, I think. I think we're on 17.
that's a nice little combo.
It's, yeah.
He's teleporting
Yep.
right on top.
And so you'll get to join us next week as we head into basically the center of the earth. We will be joining up in 2 weeks again for another episode of Arcana of Alstaria. I think that puts us into May. Yep. So we'll have the first session of May. Next week, Grass will start.
Huh?
It's the 5th.
We will not be back on the 5th.
I'm getting in on that last fight.
We're on the last flight, so yeah.
Because we're seeing a movie in the morning.
Maybe. We'll figure it out.
Okay. Are you playing next week?
That's the plan. Next Sunday, our players got ambushed by a hag and grasped by the star, they'll see if they can make it out.
Absolutely.
Spoilers, they did not.
I appreciate it, and if you're watching afterwards, go ahead and throw out a like, a comment, or a subscribe. We try and reply to any comments that come our way. Any follows, super appreciate, and thank you for another wonderful stream episode of Arcana Alstaria. Have a good rest of the night.
Oh no.